Us paint Pitt County gold. Join our Gold Bow campaign now through the end of September. Support us at Cuccinella's on September 27th, Cooper's Cup on September 13th, and Pitt Street Brewing Company on September 19th, each hosting special give back nights. Plus, from September 15th to 30th, kids can take part in our Pitt County Schools county-wide butterfly campaign because kids helping kids makes a difference. Let's go gold for our angels and survivors.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville has definitely turned up the heat in August with the Make This the Summer event. Big savings on 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorns. Save 20% off MSRP plus 3.9% for 72 months on your new Ram truck. That's over $13,000 off plus 3.9%. That's incredible savings on Motor Trend's 2025 Truck of the Year. Or you can make this the summer of savings with America's most awarded SUV. The 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee has the hottest deal yet with up to $8,000 in savings, or save up to $9,000 on the hottest midsize pickup in the market. Whether it's sand, mud, or rock, Jeep Gladiator can go any place, anytime. Take the top off and enjoy the open air with savings up to $9,000 right now on a new Gladiator.
East Carolina Chrysler Jeep, across from the Cockerell in Greenville. Come see us!
Offers do not include tax, tags, title, and $8.99 admin fee. See dealer for details.
Or just stop by. What a delight. Namdi Asamoah is just awesome. I'm so mad.
Yeah. Great. Love that dude.
I'm not kidding. Like, the rest of his family was one doctorate, like brain surgeon after another. And I'm like, Namdi, when you said you wanted to play football, did they look at you like, what's your problem? You know? Now he's doing all this great stuff, too. It's awesome.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Very
Fun show right now, everybody. Fun show. By the way, Eric Stone Street texted me during the commercial break, jokingly, that he couldn't tell us what he knew yesterday. He did not know.
Okay.
No, he learned just like the rest of us.
Wow.
Yeah, that it is not fake. Look who's down on a knee. The gym teacher.
It does look like a gym teacher.
Oh, I'm so happy. This is great. And again, that they're happy, that it's real, and not only their love is real, it's as real and as solid a bond as the new cell phone policy in Xander's school.
I mean,
still haven't heard from
I
Xander?
have not heard.
Oh, my gosh. He must be freaking out.
Oh, I'm head over heels and for that.
David is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Nice to meet you. My name is David. I've been a pharmacist for 44 years, and I'm from Flowery Branch, Georgia. When I first started taking Prevagen, I noticed stuff just seemed to come together and fit like a jigsaw puzzle. When I have customers come in, I recommend Prevagen. Number one, because it's safe and effective, does not require a prescription, and I've been taking it quite a while myself, and I know it works. I wouldn't recommend something like Prevagen if I didn't think it was worth it because it works so good for me. And I love it when the customers come back in and tell me, David, that really works so good. Makes my day.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville is the perfect place to get all your amigos together for some Mexican food, fun, and football. Chico's has been a game day tradition for Pirate football fans since 1983. Whether the game is home or away, make it a Chico's Day for some great specials and the best chips and salsa in town. Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Go Pirates!
Yeah! Get your game faces on, Pirates. It's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast the cannons in the stands and the fields, if you know what I mean. We're flying into Duff season with shotguns galore and shells for days. Don't miss out on Beretta's rebates on 17 different models of long guns and handguns. Get up to $350 back. Get ready for hunting season with the best deals around and the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time time-honored tradition.
At U.S. Cellular, you can get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, so you don't have to haggle at self-checkout.
$10.99. I'll give you $7. $10.99. $8. Calling for assistance.
Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Pirate fans, 2025 East Carolina football season tickets are on sale now and can be purchased for as little as $115. Head coach Blake Harrell wants you to be a part of his first full season as the Pirate coach as he builds momentum off of the 8-win season and the Military Bowl win over North Carolina State. Call 1-800-DIAL-ECU or go to ECUPirates.com today to get your 2025 season tickets.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Wings Over Greenville just got bold with their new bourbon barbecue flavor. It's a triple threat, sweet, smoky, and smooth. Download the Wings Over app, enjoy the frequent flyer club, earn points, unlock exclusive deals, and redeem for free food. Save your go-to orders, order ahead, and skip the line. First-time app user, get free boneless wings just for signing up. And when you order delivery through the app, you skip the middleman. No extra fees from third-party apps like Uber Eats or DoorDash. And don't forget, use the promo code PIRATE25 for 10% off your meal. So fly smart. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
This is Dr. Hasty from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as a walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates.
Your future is full of possibilities, and Pitt Community College can help you explore every option. You can earn a degree, learn a trade, transfer to a university, or launch a new career. We offer the support you need to succeed with flexible schedules, affordable tuition, and programs designed for the real world. Your path, your future, your college. Pitt Community College.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Afternoon, everybody.
Man, that was just lackadaisical, man.
It was what now?
Lackadaisical.
We got Jarrett here. Hey, Jarrett. Hey. And we got left side. Strong side.
I shouldn't be held accountable for a grown man's athleticism.
I heard you say that, and I would have to agree with you, to be honest.
Wait, what? You agree with me?
I agree.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Flip that, Shirley.
Got a little taco meat on my chest.
I pay for AI. I can't help it. I mean, that was before I was medicated, man.
What? I don't know. It was not my idea.
That's all. I love y'all, man.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Rock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930, online, pr927fm.com. And we're on the Pirate Radio app. Mike Mullis has it. He is fired up and takes Pirate Radio wherever he is, and you should download it and have it ready to go so you can tune into the Bud Light pregame tailgate coming up on Thursday before the game and, of course, after the game on the U.S. Cellular 5th quarter call-in show. Big Thursday on tap, but we still got a couple of editions of Pirate Radio Live to talk ECU, NC State, and more, and we'll do that today. Also on the YouTube, Pirate Radio TV, where we continue to drop content for you, including conversations with Blake Harrell, Caden Hauser, Anthony Smith, Tegan Wilk. You can hear what they had to say at the weekly press conferences. Also, the Brian Bailey Show. Man, I'm calling it a top 10 all-time edition of the Brian Bailey Show today. He talked to Ruffin McNeil, Shane Carden, Rajay Harris, Andre Brown, and Todd Gibson, talking ECU NC State memories and previewing this year's game. That is available on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV, and will air it coming up at 6 o'clock right here on your radio airwaves. A lot of guests to get to on today's show. Hour number 1, the Mully Man joins us. Also coming up at the end of hour number 1, Jim Szoke, play-by-play voice for ECU football, and also part of the Panthers radio network. We'll talk Pirates and Pack with Jim coming up later on. I'll talk to the Hall of Famer, Brian Bailey. Also, Jennings Hall, former ECU volleyball player, will join us for her weekly appearance as we talk all things ECU and the world of sports. And a couple of former Pirate football players, Bryce Williams, here in his regular Tuesday spot, and Will Coates, who was on the team last year and has a great knowledge of the personnel, coaching staff, and the ECU football team, will make his debut in 2025. So we'll have a good discussion coming up in hour number 3. Shirley Rhodes is here. We got the Jackman, intern Jackson. We've got Nick on the video. We got J-Bone to my left. Hey, Jarrett.
Hey, Jarrett Watkins, also known as J-Bone.
I'm a little parched. Could really go for an ice-cold chili water right about now.
That is nice water.
Chili Water Chat Gang, loud and proud here on a Tuesday. And I'm sure they will have questions for Mike Mullis, who joins us. What's up, Mully, man?
Hey, buddy.
How are we?
Good. I enjoyed listening to you guys drink your chili waters.
Would you like?
No, I'm good. I mean, I would have maybe originally, but not
anymore.
Not going to force myself into the party.
All right, fair enough.
But it was great listening to you drink that. That was awesome, you two. Synchronized perfectly.
Appreciate that. Mully, here's where we'll begin today. You know, we're fired up for football in 2025, but how about ECU at Alabama coming up in 2026? It was announced earlier today, not in Greenbow, Alabama, but it will be Tuscaloosa, Alabama, as East Carolina and Alabama will play September 5th, 2026. It does say a non-conference game, so ECU not going to the SEC.
I was confused for a second there, but
they will play a non-conference football game coming up in 2026. Thoughts?
Just to get that on the schedule, it's pretty amazing. I mean, I don't think it's in the slightest bit winnable, but hey, we're playing Alabama at Alabama.
Good payday.
Alabama.
Good TV opportunity.
Yeah, I think both those things. I think that's
ECU plus 32.5.
Yeah, I think that's about where it ends. I mean, it's cool, you know, but it's I thought, man, that's interesting timing. Like, is that a kind of overshadows a little bit, at least for the day, the state weekend, or state Thursday. But yeah, it's big news.
So a little something for the fans to get excited about.
I would love to know it. Hopefully, at some point we'll find out what the payout is on that.
Yeah, should be pretty big. King of Hearts says, we want Bama to pay for lacrosse, swim and dive, etc.
Well,
let's see. Bandit says, we got Bama 12 years too late. Now, what does that mean? You think that Ruff and Carden and them are beating Alabama?
No.
And Nick in the height of Nick Saban?
I thought actually that was more of a referral to the fact of Alabama's a little bit declined compared to what they have been historically.
But I mean, they are still top 10. Coach Mack has them going to the championship this year.
I got them winning the SEC this year. So
is anybody more overhyped than Clemson as it relates to the national championship game this year? I mean,
maybe Arch Manning.
Texas,
well, that's a definite.
But Mully, before my Arch Manning joke, I'm with you. Like I'm picking them to beat LSU, and that's more because of I don't trust Brian Kelly and LSU.
Right.
But I don't I don't love Clemson as much as most. Now, Jackson says they're done, and I disagree with that. Like, they'll be fine in the ACC, but they have kind of been missing out here the last few years when it comes to heavyweight since Lawrence and Watson.
Yeah, I heard today, like, they're elite at quarterback, at the D-line, and at wideout. And that's where they're, whenever they win the national championship or play the national championship, that's where they're really good at. But, I mean, it's a different day and time. And, if Dabo could pull it out of the ditch that much, and, again, the ditch is not what some people recognize as the ditch, but for where they have been recently compared to, again, his time at Clemson, it's been, mediocre at best. So, I don't know. It would seem to be a tremendous rise for him to have recruited well enough, not being a huge portal guy. And look, I know he's grown a lot of those guys, so maybe that'll, play in. But it just seems like, man, he's getting all the roses right now.
Not to pick on one person, but DJU really sunk a lot of football programs.
Yeah, he's terrible.
He took Clemson into the gutter. And then went to what? Oregon State for a year. I don't know how. They lost their conference because he went there.
Yeah, I think they won 8 games with him because, they were a run-heavy team anyways. And then
he goes to Florida State, and they can't get a first down, and they win 2 games. So there's a common denominator for you, Mully. But Cade Klubnik is looked at as a Heisman front runner and a guy that's supposed to take them to the promised land.
And I believe DJU was just released by the Chargers today.
Good move by Harbaugh.
Yeah, I hate to see that.
Doesn't want to. Do you?
As a Raider fan, I hate to see them releasing DJU.
Yeah, congratulations on your new acquisition there.
Amari Cooper, Kenny Pickett. Me and Clint were talking about this. How many teams have a Super Bowl winning coach and Super Bowl winning quarterback on their roster?
Yeah, Mully.
And,
who's laughing now?
That's a tough list.
Super Bowl. Well, we talking about with Pickett?
Yeah, he took the last snap in the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're not allowing that, Judge?
No, Joke is right. No, it is. Yeah. Joke is right.
By the way, the list, and I haven't thought of all the backup quarterbacks, but we came up with obviously Philadelphia, Kansas City,
Rams, Steelers,
and Raiders.
Yeah.
Well, now, if we're going to give him credit, we got to give offensive coordinating coaches credit as well.
Yeah.
Or
third string right guard.
You think Pete Carroll remembers his Super Bowl?
Oh, Mully, Mully, what are you saying right now?
That dude's. He's
the youngest 85-year-old ever.
He's got
73.
He's got some miles on him.
He does, but he's chewing that gum. Woo!
I hate the moves, by the way.
Is it a bigger question mark for the Raiders or a bigger question mark for the Browns? Because he clearly seemed to be the guy who's going to be the backup.
Well, just go ahead and tank it.
I think they did that. And Flacco's like, man, seriously?
Yeah.
I opened up with these 6 games, and you got rid of him. What are we doing here?
Real quick, Chili Water Chat Gang. Steve says, "Hey yo."
Hey yo.
Hey Zach.
Hey Zach.
Go Gator.
Go Gator.
Skip says, hey, hello, Skip. Chris says 2 more days. Chris Bird. Can I get a bird up for Chris Bird, Shirley?
Bird up.
Thank you. Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
Skip says, go Pirates. PJ says, hey, hey, hey.
What's up, PJ?
Hey, hey, hey.
Jerry says, hello.
Hello.
Help the bell.
We are the Chili Water Chat Gang. He also said, don't forget the big announcement. He wants to ask Mully what he thinks of the engagement news today.
The engagement news of
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Oh, you know what? I missed that. I'm sorry.
I'm glad to be the first to tell you about it.
Yeah, good for them. Congratulations to them. Wonder what kind of, the Benifer, wonder what kind of nickname they'll come up with for
Trailer.
I just want to show y'all where Travis Kelce did it because I've never seen so much crap in one picture. And I'm not
literal crap?
No, but just so much stuff. I didn't even know what I was looking at, and then I'm like, oh, okay.
Do you think the NFL was like, hey, listen, this is a slow news week for us because we're off? Trav.
Maybe so. No games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Trav, why don't you pull the trigger?
Where are they? Narnia? Look at that.
Well, when you're those two, you could be a Narnia.
I guess.
All right.
Good God.
I'm going to say...
I've never seen so many flowers.
I think it might be plus money. I'm going to say this works out. I'm going to say they stay together.
What does work out and what does stay together constitute?
They stay married.
For
20 years.
I'm going to say they die married to each other, but separate beds.
Okay. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, you got to realize his life expectancy as far as being a celebrity is, I mean, it is running out.
Right.
So, I mean,
he'll transition into some
Mr. Mom
daytime television show on the CW or something.
Yeah, I don't know that that's good enough to run with one of the most famous people in the world.
Well, it's true love.
Yeah.
Bandit says if Klubnik doesn't take Clemson all the way, it's over.
What? The season? Yeah. That's.
I might be saying for Clemson. He might be calling a Jackson here, saying they're done, they're toast. Brock says, hope everyone is having a terrific Tuesday. Clip and the crew going to make it even better with Pirate Radio Live. I don't know who this guy is, but I like him a lot.
Yeah.
I saw you typing something a minute ago. Was that?
That was not me. All right. ECU Bama 2026, ECU NC State 2025. Pirate fans, would you rather beat NC State on Thursday or Alabama next year?
Alabama.
That better be 100% Alabama.
Yeah. What?
I don't. The rivalry.
Mully, get the hell out of here. We beat State. That's old news.
Yeah, well.
We just beat them the last game we played.
No, that's right.
In a bowl game.
Bowl games are more important.
I don't want to be too mean to Brian Bailey because I respect him. He's almost like my radio father or uncle of some sort. But the stock the weight he puts into that bowl win is crazy to me.
Well, is there going to be a trophy presented middle of the field on Thursday night?
No, there's some dumb barrel apparently.
Okay, so I'm going to go with the one with the trophy.
But Bailey was like, if you lose this game, it's not the end of the world. You beat him in the bowl game. Like, Bailey, I literally said to him, nobody cares other than you about that bowl win, more so than this regular season game.
I mean...
and Mully, do you have a...
No, I think you get closer representation of both full rosters. It's a different deal. I say full rosters, I guess. I don't know exactly how many guys State's got out for this game, but I know it's at least a handful that can't play due to their shenanigans, last game.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I don't think it's a huge factor.
I think most of those guys just transferred out or were told to leave.
I read something. I think it's a starting D tackle and maybe a starting offensive lineman or something was what I saw somewhere.
Well, this texter brings up a good point. Like the line movement is kind of crazy in this game.
You talking about just been all over the place?
Well, and now it's like 13.5.
I saw it earlier at 13.5. So I guess it's because I've also seen it at like 10.5. So is that what you're referring to, I guess?
More so just it being 12.5 to 11.5. And then yesterday it shoots up like 2 or 3 points.
It got up to 14 yesterday.
Yeah, that really concerns me.
I think some of it is the consistency of watching the same line. Because, I don't have one that I bear down on, so I don't put a whole lot of credit. I literally happened to see those by accident because that's just I'm not up,
ESPN and DraftKings are both 13.5. About to go up to 14 with the minus 115 for State.
So it's going in the wrong direction for the Pirates.
Right in the wrong direction.
Gabe says Military Bowl matters. Totally discounting Rajay Harris' legacy game.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny says players believe it means something. Okay, I'm not a player.
Yeah.
I'm not on the team. This regular season game is way more important than a bowl game.
But, you lose in Maryland. Everybody goes home.
That's my point about bowl games.
Yeah.
You always say, like, win or go home. Well, if you win, you go home. If you lose, you go home in a bowl game. There's nothing after it. You win this game, you're still in the hunt for the college football playoff. Laugh if you want, but that's the case.
I think you can go 11-1 with this.
I'm not going to risk that. I'm going to go ahead and say this is a must-win for the college football playoff.
Yeah.
Must win. This is a must-win game on Thursday night.
If State wants to go, if East Carolina wants to go anywhere in the postseason, not like the Military Bowl, if they actually want to go to a New Year's Day bowl game, the New Year's Day 6 bowl game, they have to beat State.
I agree that the regular season game is more important, but Brian Bailey said he was my biggest fan today, so I'm just gonna. go with his point.
The bowl game was crucial at the time because we needed a boost for confidence. Now we've got the confidence and we've got the momentum building. Now it's time to actually use it and bring it to state, win that game, and keep carrying that momentum so we could actually possibly get to a New Year's.
I don't think momentum should be brought up like
you want me
9 months later.
Y'all want me to handle this?
Yeah.
Intern?
Jackson, yeah.
Okay, cut your mic off. Nice job. Okay, go ahead. What were you saying, General?
Oh, man. This game is way bigger than the bowl game. Eric says, Clip, I guess you could say that bowl win was not serious. Look, I've said this a million times. Of course it mattered to the players. I'm not saying that.
I'm gonna bail you out here, Clip.
I don't need to be bailed out.
Okay, never mind then. Continue to wallow in your own misery. I was going to try to lend credence to your point that, yes, the bowl game at the time was important, but the bowl game is not as important as a regular season win.
I feel like I've said that.
Well, maybe
I guess if you say it, it's better.
It's probably a little more cut and dry and a little more straight to the point. Maybe a little better communicated.
The only reason I thought the bowl game mattered in the slightest bit was Alex Harper brought it up. I mean, think about guys like Dante Johnson and Rajay Harris.
The players! Yeah. I know!
And I'm just saying that I'm not...
How many different ways can we say the same thing?
All right. Can we move on?
Yeah, let's take a break. We'll come back. More with Mike Mullis. Jamie said, forget the bailout. What about the cop-out? Eric said, Bruce says, can I hire Mully to come doge my business? Is that how you say that?
I don't know.
Eric said Mully would go scorched earth. All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Man, we got a lot of football to talk about, and we'll do it after this.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Hayden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
Ahoy, home hunters! Ready to find the real treasure of Eastern North Carolina? At E&C Pirate Realty Allen Tate, our crew of expert agents will help you chart the course to your dream home without any rough waters.
Whether you're buying, selling, or just looking to drop anchor, we've got the map to real estate gold. E&C Pirate Realty Allen Tate, where X marks the spot, and every home is a hidden gem.
Visit encpiraterealty.com.
We close the deal or someone walks the plank.
Right? Call today. This is Mac McCarthy, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years, is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food and your engines with great gasoline. Now, let's head back in. Here's Clip.
Thank you, Jackson. We got Nick. We got Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone. And we've got the Mully Man. Mike Mullis here on the game week. East Carolina, NC State coming up Thursday. 3 o'clock is our time for the Bud Light pregame tailgate. 4 hours of pregame coverage taking you up to kickoff. And we will be with you after the game on the U.S. Sailor 5th quarter call-in show. Mully, what is your plan for Thursday? What you gonna do?
Kind of normal stuff, and then obviously watch the game that night.
At the house?
Yeah, we'll just kind of hang at the house. Probably, put a little something on the grill, but yeah, hang out and watch the game. You know what? I know mixed feelings about it being on Thursday, but I think the Thursday before Labor Day weekend it actually works out pretty well. It's kind of cool. So I know you guys are excited, being a fan like you are, to be able to watch Saturday's games. So, you got a pretty good slate on Saturday.
Awesome games, Mully. Kicking off at noon with Texas, Ohio State. This is a big one for me and you, because I need Texas to win and Arch to play well.
It is a huge one for you because, dude, if I'm telling you, please let Arch play well, just to keep the suspense going for a couple weeks.
I want it to be like alternating weeks. Plays terrible, has the game of his life.
Where can we get together and watch that one to kind of?
I hate it's at noon, but
shoulder. Yeah. Oh yeah, noon.
We can. You want to watch the end of it at an establishment?
We can work that out
around 3 o'clock. We'll meet up.
Yeah, it'll work.
2:45. And then Mully, we can watch the kickoff to Florida State and Alabama at 3:30.
East Carolina's playing Alabama next year.
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard. This is kind of a warm up for them, taking on Florida State, and then the nightcap. Battle of the Tigers, LSU Clemson.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a fun game.
My favorite game happens on Sunday. You got a doubleheader, Virginia Tech, South Carolina, and then after that, I don't know why I'm so jacked up for Notre Dame, Miami. I think it's just nostalgia.
Are you going to watch Catholics versus the convicts?
I might.
Leading into it?
I might.
Yeah.
But that's
one worth going back and watching.
Yeah, definitely. I'm super pumped about that one coming up. ABC 7:30, and then Monday night, Mully, it'll be the debut of Bill Belichick in North Carolina.
Be interesting there.
Let's look at the American, J-Bone, and see what's going on. Big one Thursday.
Yeah, South Florida, Boise. That's a good one. And, I mean, Jeff Nadeau talked months ago, like, South Florida being an 8.5, 9-point underdog, and that line's gone down to 5.5.
Line's all the way down to well under a touchdown now. So Boise State's still a road favorite, but 5.5. UAB, Alabama State, Army, Tarleton State. App State, Charlotte, interesting game. That is the Duke's Mayo Classic this year. That will be
the most disgusting game on TV. Is the pregame and the postgame, or the postseason.
I don't think they do the Mayo in the preseason, do they? In the
I haven't seen it.
I just worked under the assumption that they did, but that is disgusting.
Normally, that's like a Carolina or a Duke in that game, right?
Hey, Nick or Jared, can y'all run in there and across the hall and give that jar of Duke's Mayo, please? I want to take a look at it. We still have the jar of mayonnaise from when ECU played App State, and we're gonna taste it live on the air.
I'm not a big fan of mayo in general. I don't know about.
I'm not. Yeah, no. I mean,
I love mayo. Now, can I? Yeah, bring it in here. This should be. We should make a. Oh God, it's a little dark. It is pretty gross. What's the best if used by May of 2022? So Duke's Mayo Classic, App State, East Carolina. That one did not go our way.
Aged mayo.
I'm trying to think back to like how long ago that game was.
Well,
it 21?
Because it was usually on the Bud Light pregame tailgate. I like being here. I like eating the good food from Fifth Street Hardware. I like watching games. I'm not jealous of not being at the game.
Yeah.
That was the first one coming off of COVID, and I kept seeing videos of the crowd and people in their gear getting fired up, and I was like, man, I wish I was there.
Did it being in an NFL stadium add any weight to it? Just ECU playing in that kind of venue?
It was all about COVID.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
And crowds being back together and having conversations of like, will we ever get back to where we were?
Jay, you were not around during COVID. COVID Clip was a miserable cat.
Walking in like Eeyore,
I mean, significantly more miserable than the current Clip.
But I was here every day because I was an essential employee, and we did shows. We watched old games. We somehow did shows and talked about sports. And that, if I didn't have this Mully, it might have been the end of me.
No, he was bad off. I mean, I remember having a conversation back there in the kitchen, and he was like, man, I just don't know if I can do this. I'm like, well, listen, man, you got the KBO. You got to get creative. But,
we didn't have that for a while, though, Mully.
But when it kicked off, that was a big deal.
Mully was the biggest KBO guy around.
And listen, even post-COVID, I've tried to watch, it's only a stream on and you got to pay $49.95, and you're like, man, am I getting
Taylor, thank you, by the way, Taylor. Appreciate the chili water chat gang. Mully, if Mully's ever up using the bathroom at 3:30, he'll pop on the KBO
100%.
and see what's going on.
100%.
COVID, I was probably the happiest I've ever been during COVID. Just I had a nice little job at a car wash. All my friends were, just around, hang out every day.
People dying and losing all their money.
Well,
just made you happy.
Loneliness is worse than COVID, according to Wes.
According to Wes Hines, that is true. Other American games, FAU at Maryland. Well, an opportunity there to pick up a good win. Need Tulane to win.
Yeah.
If they play Northwestern.
They lose that one.
Yeah.
Then you got Ole Miss coming up. You got Duke coming up.
Yeah.
If the American wants a team in the playoff, Tulane needs to take care of business against Northwestern.
Other D1 games, Temple, UMass, UTSA at Texas A&M, Rice at Louisiana.
What's the number on that A&M game?
A&M, that's a big
24
one, right?
and a half.
Yeah, pretty big one there. So there we go. College football is back, and next week we'll get the NFL back. Cowboys and Eagles, Thursday Night Football. You going to the party, Mully? Pirate Radio party?
Yeah. I plan to be there.
I feel like every year around the Pirate Radio party, something happens to you.
Yeah, yes, there's been...
That's crazy, right?
Yes, that's been discussed.
And like
it is very, very strange.
A foot, an arm, a shoulder.
Bit by the spider on the eye right there.
Hey, I got a little tore up on my eye.
Oh, so
what happened to you, Jared?
Fell off golf cart.
Yeah.
Little different animal.
I don't think Mully is going to get just S-faced and fall off a golf cart. I think we can put that one out of the bingo card.
Well, he's not 24.
Well, okay.
He ain't as good as he once was. Blah, blah, blah.
Clipper, so I took you up on one of your recommendations.
Oh, good. What'd you do?
Went over to OT's and had the chef or club salad, as they call it, or chef salad.
It's called a chef salad.
Man, it's good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually told the young lady that I said, look, I'm taking the advice to have this salad from a dude that clearly doesn't eat many salads. So I'm thinking this is going to be an exceptional salad. And she said, oh, who recommended it? I said, well, you might know a little guy named Clip Brock from down at Pirate Radio. She goes, yeah, I don't think he eats many salads. I said, no, but he likes them here.
Who said that?
So I'm not going to tell you.
What's she look like?
She was pretty. But I was like, yeah, he enjoys this salad. She goes, he normally has like 5 ranches. I said, well, I'll just take 2.
I mean,
let
me ask you this.
I'm trying to give you credit for it.
Did she say that really, or did you add that?
Could I have made all that up?
Yeah. But you did. You're saying
might be
you
a little
didn't.
paraphrasing, but I feel
Not
like
in this case.
that was the right outline.
I've never had more than 2 ranches for that salad.
Well, I may have made that part up
in my life.
No, I think the last 2 weeks, Brian Bailey's been in here like, what should I get for lunch? And Clip's like, go to OT's and get that chef salad.
No, I will tell you, it's a go-to for me now. It is great call.
I gotta try it.
I mean, if you like solid chef salads, that's one for you.
All right.
I mean, it's like you get everything you need in there. Your vegetables, your protein, your dairy with the ranch. Like the food groups are pretty much all
You
hit.
get grain with the croutons?
No croutons. It's croutonless.
Oh, okay.
It's croutonless.
Yours had croutons, I thought.
Well, he is Clip Brock.
That is true.
It needs eggs.
Eggs?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of eggs on
I think when you put an egg in it, it converts over to a Cobb salad.
Yeah.
And I always tried to equate that when I'd see it on the menu. I'm like, wonder why they have a salad named after Ty Cobb. Like, what would be? But
O'Cool's used to call it the Ty Cobb, I believe.
Oakland sure did.
Yep.
Dang.
Bandits at Clip getting fat shamed by Mully is hilarious. Well, I'm glad you know
That wasn't
it.
me.
It happens every Tuesday.
That wasn't me. That was the waitress, bartender at OT's.
No, it actually was you. You said, I got this recommendation from a guy who doesn't eat a lot of salads.
That mentioned nothing about your size. You're a purveyor of other fine bar foods, but that is not your typical go-to. I have had many a meal with Clip Brock, and that is the first I've ever heard of a salad.
They don't have a chef salad on the menu at those other places.
Great Gut's a very valid point.
Mully.
Yeah, man.
I hate to see you leave. I love to see you walk away.
Do you mean that I'm a little confused.
Got the curves.
I'm a little.
It's just a line. It's a line I like to use. You got a prediction?
That you're probably going to have another chef salad this week? Is that what you're looking for?
That's 100%. How about ECU NC State?
Heart says, Pirates head says, just don't feel great about it.
All right.
I think Doran and those guys, unless he's just over high, I think they truly are like pissed off. Like I think there is a certain amount of like out for revenge kind of factor here, which would make it that much sweeter if the Pirates can win it. But at the same time, again, somebody questions.
This is a huge game for him and NC State.
Listen, he is in one of the hottest seats in the country, I would have to think. But how many years have we said that?
Yeah, he's always there.
It's hard to even think. Like, he's been there 13 years.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the NC State's coaching staff as a whole in their athletic program, it always seems like they're on the hot seat.
Yeah. Well, Joe Giglio said it pretty good yesterday that he says more people are fired up about basketball right now because of Will Wade and because Dave Doran has been just blah for 13 years.
I think Will Wade has come out and 100% absolutely accepted the fact that they are the little brother. And they, embraced, hey, we know that in the ACC, we're not a blue blood. Never will be. We slipped up and won a natty years back. Jimmy V got it done for us. Other than that, it's been fairly mediocre.
Blah.
Maybe even at best.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Old Mayo.
Kind of like this old Mayo.
Kind of like Old Mayo.
All right, Mully, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the salad. Maybe next time you don't have to mention my weight, but it's up to you.
I mean, It wasn't me.
All right, Shaggy.
As Shaggy would say.
We'll take a break. When we return, Jim Szoke joins us. We'll get his thoughts on ECU, NC State, and his outlook on the 2025 Panthers when we return. Pirate Radio Live after this.
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021 for a roof that's built to last and service you can trust. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Here with Brian Cook, the comptroller for Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. Talk a little bit about the financing options that you provide.
We're here to help anybody from bad credit, poor credit, rebuilding credit, or great credit. We find the best deal through over 30 lenders here that we work with every day, and we're focused on finding the best fit for all our customers.
One website, 2 outstanding dealerships, Greenville Motor Company, Greenville Auto World. Try us, trust us at drivehherenow.com.
Looking for something better than bottled water? Reach for Chili Water. Pure, ice-cold refreshment straight from the Black Creek Aquifer right here in Eastern North Carolina. No plastic bottles, just clean, crisp water in ocean-friendly cans because you deserve better. Made by Carolina Ice Company, 3 generations deep, and named for a local legend who loved fishing, music, and the great outdoors. And now, Chili Water is shipping 12-packs straight to your door. Every can helps protect the water we all love. Chili Water. The good water in your hand.
Beauty Bar Medi Spa offers non-surgical aesthetics. Our expert team of licensed professionals is dedicated to offering personalized solutions giving you stunning natural-looking results. Fall into beauty with our biggest sale of the year starting September 15th. Enjoy exclusive savings and products including Botox, Xeomin, dermal fillers, laser treatments, hydrofacials, and more. Don't miss out on this incredible sale. September 15th through September 26th. Beauty Bar Medi Spa is located on 1021 Red Banks Road. For more information on all of our services, visit beautybarmedispa.com. Fall into beauty and mark your calendars. Go Pirates!
Are you thinking about purchasing a new home? Stop by and see us at Integrity Home Mortgage at our new location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender, NMLS 208516.
Copy Pro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust Copy Pro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? Copy Pro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. Copy Pro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
This is former ECU football player Bryce Williams, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Pirate Nation, are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates, everything from automobile, boat, and home loans. First Flight has you covered. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine has been caring for Pirate Nation and the student athletes at East Carolina University for more than 35 years and are the official team physicians for ECU. Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine provides a variety of general and specialized operative and non-operative orthopedic services to meet the needs of the patients in Eastern North Carolina. For more information, call 252-757-2663 or visit orthoeast.com. Now, let's head back in. Here's Clip.
Nick, is that on the camera? Okay. Jarrett, nobody got this right at Sports Trivia last night. See if you can get it.
Okay.
These three guys have the same first name. Give me the last names for a bonus point. Every team got 2 out of 3 guys. So this has been shown on the camera? Okay. Jarrett, what is the first name of those guys?
Kenny.
Yep.
Kenny Pickett.
What are the last names of those guys? Kenny Pickett is correct. You got a receiver from Rutgers and a receiver from Northern Illinois. No.
Oh, man. I don't know. I feel like I know that guy.
Kenny Pickett, Kenny Britt.
Kenny Britt.
Kenny Galladay.
Kenny Galladay. Dang.
Yes. Had a lot of Kenny Steels, but nobody got all 3 correct. That was a tough one there. All right. We need to get to our interview with Jim Szoke, play-by-play voice for ECU football and also part of the Panthers radio network. Here is my chat with Jim.
All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, Jim Szoke. He'll be on the call for ECU football once again in 2025. Jim, welcome back to football season. How you doing, sir?
Doing well, Clip. Hope you're doing well.
Absolutely. Fired up, ready to go for Thursday and beyond with another start to a football season. And Jim, let's go ahead and get right into it. The Pirates, they don't get a warm-up this year. They get right into it with NC State on the road. And I know you've been around some this offseason, Jim. So the narrative has kind of been, hey, the offense is ready to go from day one. Defense, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But how do you kind of generalize the Pirates heading into week 1 this year overall?
Yeah, I think a lot of that narrative is based on we know so many of these returning players. Obviously, when you have the offensive coordinators the same, you got the quarterback the same, some of the receivers and running back room are offensive line, tight end. So we know a lot of those. A lot of the change has been on the defensive side. So not that it isn't good. It's just we don't know what it is because it's a mystery. But I've got a lot of faith in Coach Aldridge that he's come in and he's got a plan with Blake Harrell that they're going to have a good defense this year. And I think, like last year, how many of us were talking about Jamarly Riddle? I think we might be talking about Rasheed Reason and players like that coming up here in the next couple of weeks. So I think there's a lot of talent over there. It's just a matter of we've not seen it in game action, so I'm excited to see that on Thursday.
Very good point, Jim. We've kind of talked about it. I asked the question, outside of Caden Hauser, who's the most important player on this team? Like if you take this person away, it could lead to some bad things. And everybody kind of went offensive with Anthony Smith and some guys. But my point to bring up that question is we have really not a lot of known commodities on the defensive side. But to your point, somebody's going to step up, whether it be a new guy on the line, whether it be a linebacker. We love our safeties with Teagan Wilk and Riddle. Yeah. You like Reason at corner. So one of those guys is going to step up and be that guy on defense. And who knows, maybe a new star or two on offense. Excited to see Parker Jenkins. Excited to see Quez Petaway. So pretty good mix of knowns and unknowns heading into week 1, I guess.
Yeah, I've talked to the coaches this week. They're really excited about what they're going to get out of that pass rush. I think they feel like they've got 4 deep that are really going to get after the quarterback, which is huge. Obviously, we know you got to be able to stop the run, but I think they feel really good about some of the returning guys, but some of the new guys that are up front. You mentioned Teagan Will coming back, Xavier McIver coming back in the middle of that defensive line. Those are big. Hearing a lot of great things about Jaquez Petaway, and obviously I was out there for spring football and some of the other times. But I asked them, does he compare? He doesn't have to be like the same player, but does he compare to Winston Wright? And they say, yeah. So if you got a Winston Wright type player coming in for Winston Wright to go with Anthony Smith, to go with Yannick Smith, Brock Spalding being out there and some of these other guys, I think it's going to be great. And London Montgomery, we got to see enough of him last year at running back to know that he could be that big, he could be this year's Rajay Harris as far as, being the main guy, but he doesn't have to do it all by himself. Marlon Gunn is back. You mentioned Parker Jenkins coming in. So that's an experienced back coming in. A lot of experience on the offensive line. So I think there's a lot of reason to be optimistic. No doubt the schedule overall is tougher than what it was last year, but I think talent-wise, this team is going to be right up there with what it was last year.
Jim, sometimes I think the coaches have a bit of a sense of humor when they put out a depth chart for everybody to see, and they throw all them oars up there. And we got a lot of oars at running back. From the questions you've asked, from what you've observed, what's your best guess at the ratio with the running backs, the split carries between the three? John David Baker told me, media day, he wants three guys to play and touch the ball on Saturdays, and those three look to be, as you said, Montgomery, Gunn, and Parker Jenkins. How do you think the split goes between those guys?
Yeah, I think we all know London will see first, so he'll be the main one, and then we'll see if he gets a hot hand and things are going well, keep him out there. But also, I think why they like to rotate is the same reason they rotate on defense is have fresh legs for the fourth quarter. Yeah. So it's in today's world of football now against NC State. Like in the trenches, you'll be playing, a really big offensive line for this defensive line going up against. I think the same thing for the running backs. They'll probably take some big hits, and it'll kind of wear you down as the game goes on. But if you can spread it out during the course of the game and be fresh for the fourth quarter, that way you have as much London as you've got Parker Jenkins or whatever come the fourth quarter.
Jim, you had a bird's eye view of just the turnaround, the flip that was ECU football in 2024 from the first half of the season to the second half, and saw a coaching change, a quarterback change, and the Pirates really run the football well down the stretch. And a lot of it, too, was the nothing-to-lose attitude. And a big question this offseason is, can you carry that over into this year? Does Blake Harrell get tight? The pressure, does it get to him being the full-time head coach now, or can they go out there and go for it on fourth down and have fun like they did at the end of last year? So how about that part of it, Jim? Do you think we'll still see these nothing-to-lose Pirates entering 2025?
Yeah, I think they'll be smart about it. I mean, last year, I think back to like how the season started with this kind of turbo, frenetic offensive pace. And what that did was wear out the offense and the defense. So I think you were kind of beating yourself in a way where it's like you jump out. We saw it with App State and Liberty. You jump out to a 17-0 lead, a 20-0 lead, and then you were exhausted and your defense was exhausted, and those teams would come back on you. I think they learned from that you can play tempo ball, and they're going to still play tempo ball and get after it and be a team that creates chaos on defense. But you got to be smart about how you do it and when you do it situationally. So I think it'll be a little bit of a blend that was learned that, Blake being here, John David Baker in his second year, philosophy-wise, I think you'll still see them push that gas pedal, but do it in a smart way where it's to your advantage. And if you've got a big lead, maybe ease up a little bit, to play the slow game, let that clock run a little bit, things like that.
Jim Szoke joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. Jim, have you already signed an extension so you can call a game in Bryant-Denny Stadium next year? How about that news that came out earlier today?
I better be here for that one. I'm excited about it. I saw that come out this afternoon, and that's exciting. What a great way to start the season. We can only take one big opener at a time, though, right? Like the coaching staff clip, so we can only talk so much about it. However,
there you go.
I have done a game there before. National radio game against Kentucky, homecoming game down there. Obviously, it's a great atmosphere and it's fun. Pirate Nation is going to enjoy having that road trip down there. But that's an exciting one to start off next season in 2026.
Well, Jim, you've been everywhere in the NFL. You've been all over the colleges as well. Is there a bucket list stadium you haven't been in that you'd like to call a game in at this point?
Oh, there's a lot of college ones I haven't been to. NFL, I've been to all of them, obviously. And as a baseball fan, I've hit the big ones for me. I hit Wrigley, I hit Fenway, even the Dodger Stadium. So those are the big ones I wanted to see. But college football-wise, there's a long list of SEC and other ones I'd love to get out there and go see and call games in person. I have the most fun when I'm working them and calling them. And Andrew and I are funny. Andrew Bays and I, we let David Horn get in there early. We help him carry the equipment up, and then we get out of his way for 3 or 4 hours, and we just talk our way around campuses. And watching us walk and talk our way around the military campuses, that was fun, especially Army. Just such a lockdown situation at West Point. We were able to talk our way into places we weren't supposed to go. So we will definitely get the most out of any road trip and seeing the other facilities.
That's really cool. We'll have Andrew Bays on the show tomorrow, talk to Kevin Monroe on Friday. They're fired up for another year of Pirate football. And Jim, now that Terry McLaurin is signed, I'm going to allow the NFL season to begin next week. That was a sigh of relief for me and Commanders fans yesterday. What's the pulse of the Panthers nation right now? How are they feeling heading into year 2 of Canales, year 3 of Bryce Young?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of optimism about improvement, and I think it's kind of one of those years where nobody's put their finger on what that number is, going from 2 to 5 wins last year. Could it be 5 to 8 or 9? I think that's what most people are anticipating being a reasonable expectation. Would love to see them exceed that, but just kind of what would be the natural progression of this team. And I think for Bryce, spending a top 10 pick on a number 1 receiver, you hope, in Teteroa McMillan, if he comes through, would be huge with what they've already got. Having 2 great running backs, adding Rico Dowdle from your hated Cowboys coming in to join that Panther backfield with Chuba is great. And then I think the fact that the defense, they plugged a lot along that defensive line. I mean, Jarrell Rivera is a good defensive coordinator. Once he lost Derek Brown and Shaq Thompson, they got thin really quickly up there. So what they did by obviously having Derek back is the biggest thing, but adding guys like Pat Jones, Bobby Brown, and some others, Turk Wharton, into that defensive line mix is going to make them a lot better. It has to. Veteran personnel guys that have been around for a long time, they're just upgrades across the board. And Trayvon Merrick from the Raiders at safety. So a lot of really good additions. I think fans, as far as picking a young guy, someone like Lathan Ransom, the safety from Ohio State, if he's not starting day 1, I anticipate he'll be starting at some point this season. He looks like he's already got it figured out.
Jim, I'm reluctant to bring this up because you probably don't love talking about it. We kind of laugh at it and marvel at it, but the travel you go through during the football season. How's your schedule this year as far as, do you have any hell weekends? Is it manageable? How you doing on that end?
It is. It's become, to some degree, a little bit more reasonable. I do work every single game, but like how Kevin and Andrew share the color commentating, I do the preseason play-by-play, and then there's 3 of us to do the 2 roles of color, and the other 2 are pretty well known, Jake Delhomme and Luke Kuechly. So between the 3 of us, 2 of us do every game. And I was scheduled to do Arizona, and I said, I am not going to be able to get from ECU Campbell to Arizona. I mean, it wasn't even like a possibility. So what I do for those games is I do the pregame, halftime, postgame from studio, and then I'll do color on the usual number of games. We all do about 10 to 12 games counting preseason. So for me, that one would have been impossible. And then the one that I am scheduled for is going to be the most interesting. Is I'm anticipating Temple on the road being an early game because it's Temple in Philadelphia in November. I'm anticipating early afternoon game. I've got to get to Green Bay, which means fly to Milwaukee and then drive almost 2 hours from Milwaukee to Green Bay once I land. So that could be my Liberty Las Vegas combo this year if something gets a little bit off kilter.
Lightning, stay away, please. Jim, it is really neat to talk to you, man, because I'm a fan of yours when it was you and Mick and Eugene, and I always looked at you like a kind of a Dennis Miller with football knowledge, like when he was on Monday Night Football, because you brought the football, but you'd always have one-liners and quips, and I just loved y'all's chemistry that y'all had in the booth.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I can't help myself, unfortunately. A little bit less political humor, a little bit more football and
yeah, you're right.
Style.
Yeah.
I mean, we could chop up the politics, but I don't want to. It's too much on the football field. But it's like, yeah, I've enjoyed 31 years of being there. We started out with Roman Gabriel and Bill Rosinski, and then you said Mick and Eugene, and now Anish with Luke and Jake and the guys. And we've just been really fortunate. Even in the preseason, working with Kevin Donnelly and Kurt Coleman as my color announcers. We just not only have great history with these players and people with this organization, but just good personalities to go along with the football knowledge that they bring. So I've been really blessed in that way.
Awesome stuff. Well, Jim, have a great call on Thursday night. We'll talk to you again down the road, and appreciate it as always, man.
Looking forward to Thursday. Thank you, Clip.
There is Jim Szoke joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. So he'll be on the call with Andrew Bays coming up Thursday night. We'll talk to Andrew Bays coming up Wednesday on Pirate Radio Live. We'll take a timeout, come back. Hour 2 on the way. Brian Bailey and Jennings Hall will join us. BB on deck. Back with you after this.
At Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group, our goal is to turn everyone we talk to into a customer for life. It's a fundamental difference between us and other agencies. We aren't trying to just sell you something. We're asking questions to understand your situation so we can find a solution that fits your budget and your needs. It's a partnership aimed at protecting the things that matter most to you, like your family, your health, your assets, and your time. Our customers don't see us as salesmen. They see us as partners in problem solving. See the difference for yourself. Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group, your whole world covered.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
Hey, O's fans, on Saturday, September 6th, celebrate the 30th anniversary of Cal Ripken Jr.'s 21-31 as the Orioles host the Los Angeles Dodgers at 7:05. Arrive early for a special pregame ceremony featuring Cal Ripken Jr., family, and friends. Plus, don't miss limited edition 21-31 merch at the Orioles team store, pop-up exhibitions in Legends Park, and live music from the Coors Light stage. Join us for this unforgettable night honoring the Iron Man's historic achievement at Orioles.com/tickets.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30-plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. AnsonBelt.com. Over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Naylor Show.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. University PC Care has been Pirate Nation's go-to IT experts since 2006. University PC Care is the local tech support experts for any business's needs. Let University PC Care take care of it so you can take care of your business. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. And now let's head back in. Here's Clip.
Back with you, hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Top story of the day. ECU will be playing Alabama in 2026. So looking at their non-conference schedule for next year, Pirates and Tide play on September the 6th, and that the 5th, and that will be the season opener, opening up at Bama. They'll come home for Appalachian State, go on the road at Old Dominion, and then a late FCS game against NC Central, which I hate FCS games, but that's like a decent FCS opponent.
Yeah, I think that's a murderer's row of opponents. Just making fun of Old Dominion still being on the schedule.
Oh, okay. Well, guess what? Old Dominion will be on the schedule in 26, 29, 30, and 31. Jeez. A lot of Old Dominion.
But I'm loving, how these schedules are turning out. State, Coastal, BYU this year, Alabama, App State, Wake Forest, Northwestern, Coastal, Wake Forest, Clemson, South Carolina in 2030. It's pretty good knock-ons.
Any love for Liberty?
No.
No love for Liberty.
Absolutely not.
All right, let's get to our chat with Double B, Brian Bailey. Awesome edition of the Brian Bailey Show. We'll talk about that and more. Here is BB.
Joining us on Pirate Radio Live, the Hall of Famer, the host of Brian Bailey's Touchdown Friday and the Brian Bailey Show.
It's a lot of Brian Bailey's, isn't it? Probably too many.
Brian Bailey's Pirate Radio Live, presented by Brian Bailey. Bailey is here. What's up, BB?
Not a whole lot. Just trying to get through the week and try to get to Thursday and get to Raleigh. See that football game.
I told you this during the Brian Bailey Show. That's probably a top 10 episode, I think, all time. To get the names you got on, to not only preview NC State ECU, but the walks down memory lane as well.
Yeah, and I enjoyed putting it together. I enjoyed talking to the guys and trying to line it up. But you know as well as I do, you know better than anybody, when you produce something like that, it's always 50-50, because if something happens in their lives that they can't get to the phone, or something can go on. But it all worked out really, really well, and certainly enjoyed it.
You had Rajay, Shane Carden,
My guy.
Andre Brown.
Yeah, Andre Brown. How about
Ruffin McNeil, and Gibby Todd Gibson talking ECU NC State. So if you missed the Brian Bailey Show, awesome preview show going into Thursday, and Brian Bailey will be in Raleigh on Thursday. We'll check in with him on the Bud Light pregame tailgate, and man, the excitement, Jarrett kind of said it yesterday, all kind of spring into the summer, we're saying, it was starting to feel a little bit real, and now it's almost like it doesn't feel real. Is it really here?
Yeah,
it's here.
That's exactly how I feel. I got up this morning and I thought, man, we're 2 days away from being in Raleigh and getting a chance to see what this East Carolina football team is all about, what this NC State football team is all about. Was the bowl game a fluke? Was the bowl game just a foreshadowing of things to come? The Pirates put together another great effort, and we forget the fact that it's a long season, and there's a lot of football still to be played. But this first one kind of feels like almost like a pseudo bowl game.
Yeah, no doubt. And you look at ECU's schedule, and the BYU game's very attractive.
Yeah.
But and you've got Memphis at home, Tulane. You've got some big games, but it's like the Daytona 500. It's kind of your best game anyway. I'm not going to say the biggest game, but your best game on the schedule is the first one against NC State.
And the history of the rivalry, the controversy, and everything that's going on. It's just been it's been something to watch. The Peach Bowl and everything that happened with that, and in the last year the Military Bowl, because the Military Bowl, I thought the Pirates pretty much dominated play, but then State got hot in that late in that game, took the lead, and you really thought. And I'd forgotten about the fumble that popped loose, and the Pirates ran it back for the touchdown. And
Chad Stevens should have been the hero.
Yeah, that was it right there, and they overturned it, and that could have been huge because it got overshadowed then with Rajay's run.
The line is moving the wrong way if you're a Pirate fan. It is now minus 13.5 and minus 120 for State if you take 13.5. So it might move up to 14 here soon.
Yeah, and I'm not sure exactly what's happening with that. There was a false story that came out that I'm not even going to give it enough credit to mention exactly what it was, but a lot of folks think that's one of the reasons the line moved like it did. But it's been proven that it was a false story, and you hate that things like that happen in this day and age. I mean, it's all about a rivalry. It's all about good fun. But when you slander somebody like that, that's really just really hurtful for everybody involved, and there's not a place for it.
Well, I hope that's the reason it keeps moving
and it
up.
may not be.
So
But that's what one of the
take
theories
ECU
is.
plus even more points.
There you go.
That'd be
Take them.
fantastic.
Take those Pirates.
How you feeling about the game itself, Bailey, coming up Thursday night?
I think that I'm worried about the Pirate defense a little bit. The Pirate offense, everybody talks about how they've just clicked the whole summer long, and Caton Hauser seems to have so much confidence. And the running back room, you heard Rajay say it on my show, how gifted those guys are. And he said it's not just the first 2 or 3. There's a whole lot of guys in that room that can really play. So I'm looking forward to that. The wide receivers at East Carolina, all talented. So I think offensively, East Carolina can certainly play with anybody on their schedule, and let's see what happens on defense. If the offensive line comes through and really plays well, they're going to have to protect him.
Yeah, Jared said it yesterday. We were going over the depth chart, and it kind of comes down to, can we – if Anthony Smith and Yannick and Petaway and these running backs, if they're going to have a big day, it's contingent upon the O-line helping out and making it happen. And we want to get we got so much speed on the field, but if you can't get them the ball, it don't matter. So those guys, and man, they got going. They got cooking the second half of last year. You got some new faces in there, of course, on the O-line. But just talking to the coaches on media day, they do want to run the ball. It's fun and flashy, but they at the end of the day, they want to be able to run the football.
They certainly want to run the ball.
And they got the backs to do it, I think.
And they're going to find a way to get Mike Wright to football, too.
Yeah.
You better believe
Watch
that.
out.
I think he's going to be a real key in this game, and I think that he's going to be all over the field, and I think he's going to have a chance to put on a show.
Maybe small, maybe not, but seeing oars beside all the kickers' names bothers me heading into game one.
Yeah,
that we don't have a kicker.
And the Pirates had a history of
against
kickers
NC State.
against NC State. So cost Holton Ahlers one of the best wins. That would have been one of the best wins of his career. Missed an extra point and then missed a field goal to win the game. So. We gotta hope that turns out okay.
Bailey, what a stretch we got coming up. Thursday night, ECU NC State. Friday night, another night of Brian Bailey's Touchdown Friday, and I know y'all are busy at the studio, but maybe you can throw Georgia Tech, Colorado, or Auburn, Baylor on TV while you're working.
Yeah, we
I
will.
know, don't get too distracted, and then Saturday,
wow.
We're watching football.
Man, watching football. Football that counts and great matchups,
awesome games.
too. Yeah, man. Is that first one Ohio State and Texas at 11 a.m.?
It's noon.
Noon, okay. It's 11 a.m. I read it out of the Texas people. That's what it was. It was in Texas, it's at 11 a.m.
Bama, Florida State at 3:30. LSU and Clemson is the night game. And you've got hundreds of
LSU
games
and Clemson
sprinkled in.
Wow.
I think the game, for some reason, I'm looking forward to the most, and I love that they're doing 2 Sunday games this year. But you got Virginia Tech, South Carolina, and then Sunday night, Notre Dame, Miami.
Yeah, that brings back memories.
Yeah, great nostalgia game. And then
what was it, Catholics against the Convicts?
Catholics, Convicts.
Yeah.
And the Belichick era begins Monday night.
Yeah.
TCU and North Carolina. So
Carolina's an underdog in that game too, right?
Yeah, I think by a field goal. Awesome stretch there. And then next Thursday, the Pirate Radio football kickoff party. Are you going, Bailey?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good. That means there will be a TV there. Because Bailey's got to watch his Cowboys.
Bailey will be leaving shortly after the VIP hours.
And I might be leaving with you because I do want to watch Cowboys Eagles, my 2 most hated teams.
Yeah.
But first NFL game, I gotta
I'm
be
looking
there.
forward to seeing it just to see. I don't expect Dallas to go in and win. I think they can, but I don't expect it. But I do hope that they go out and they're disciplined, more disciplined than they have been, and that they play tough. And we'll see if that happens.
I hate the Cowboys more than anything when it comes to sports.
Do you really?
I do, Bailey.
Man.
I really do.
So I don't even hate your Commanders that much.
You will soon because we're about to put it on your ass.
They look good in the preseason.
Oh, my God. Mr. Don't Hand Out a Lombardi Trophy is talking about preseason now? Preseason? I'm talking like Jim Mora.
Cowboys got to win at the end of the preseason.
Way to go, Shoddy. Woo! But man, did I love that Cowboys documentary, mainly because I love that era of sports.
Oh
and,
yeah, it was. I've seen half of it, and it's very
awesome.
very well done.
Yeah.
And and I was talking to you over the weekend, but to what I've seen so far, the thing that gets in my mind is like Jerry was 1 in 15, and he turned it around, and they won 3 Super Bowls. How come he can't even get to a championship game now?
Jerry, you know the meme, the Eric Andre, where he like shoots the guy, and he's like, "Why would you do that?" Bailey, Jerry Jones. What do you mean you don't understand why they haven't done it? Jerry Jones. He showed you in the documentary. He fired the coach that won 2 in a row.
I ain't got to that part yet.
I'd say this though. No man felt better about anything ever on earth than when Barry Switzer won a Super Bowl and Jerry Jones could say, "See, Jimmy, I told you." Yeah. Anybody could do it.
I think Troy Aikman actually coached that team more than Barry Switzer did.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen, like I said, I haven't seen that part of it, but everything I've read.
You're on it.
Yeah, everything I've read about that era and everything that, somebody had to get on him, and I think it was Troy Aikman.
I know you were a big fan. Did you ever party with Michael Irvin in the 90s?
No, I did not.
You hadn't got to that part yet either.
I haven't gotten to that part. I'm sure he had some parties.
Oh, he's like Michael Irvin, though. Because just the passion he played with, too. Like, he was a gamer. The Emmett started reminding me of the Terry McLaurin situation when Emmett held out. Have you got there yet? Mm-hmm. And Cowboys started 0-2, including a loss to the pretty bad Redskins, and then Emmett came back and won another Super Bowl.
Took off after. Hey, by the way, I went to a card show over the weekend. I thought.
Oh
about
yeah, Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
I had a fantasy draft. I would have gone.
Yeah, I went. I hadn't been to a card show in years. And so I snuck over there and walked around, and one guy had a little thing set up where you rolled dice. You had to pay $1 and you rolled dice. And if you got 6 sixes, you got $100. And if you got 6 ones, you got $100. But if you roll a 20 or 22 and you had there was certain things up there for your prize. So there's a Troy Aikman at number 20. Limited edition something. I looked it up. It's worth $3.40. So it's not worth that much. Yeah. But so I rolled the dice and I rolled 22. And so they're getting ready to give me something. And I said, I was trying for the Aikman. And they go, "Mr. Bailey, you can have the Aikman here." And they gave me the Aikman. So that was good stuff.
We actually, Billy Weaver's stepson's big. He kind of put the thing on. Ashton. I don't know if you know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's big into it.
He put it on.
We've done some deals together. Yeah.
Oh, big. I did not know that.
He's a big card guy. He's a good fella. Too.
There were a lot of folks. There were a lot of different booths set up, and it's really fascinating to me to see. Everybody doing. And one guy was saying he was starting from scratch. He was paying for all these different cards, and
I wish I should. I need to go to the next one, but. I got that Savone Revel rookie, Bailey.
Yeah, you did. I saw that.
And I'm trying to give you all my Cowboys cards. I'm going to hold on to that one because he's got an ECU jersey on. But yeah, good stuff. All right, BB. Anything else? How did week 1 of Brian Bailey's Touchdown Friday go?
It went really well until the very end, and it was one of those situations. We had a preseason football game on, and sometimes the timing. We didn't go on late, but something happened with the timing, and they took us off the air with about a minute and a half to go on our show. So there's nothing we could do about it. Nobody at Channel 9 was to blame. But that was the only downfall. But for the first 27 minutes, I mean, Ken Watlington did a great job. Zach Kaplan did a great job. They have a feel for what they're doing. I mean, West Craven Havelock was a 7-0 game. And to make a 7-0 game come to life, you have to have a talent for that, and Ken does. So he did a great job with that. And it was just a lot of fun to get the season started. I always get worried, leading up to it because you don't even know, year to year, everybody changes. So once you get going through it, it kind of runs itself. But that first one, whew. Yeah.
Well, you're like the Jerry Jones of Touchdown Friday. You're the coach, GM, but you
bottle
coached
washer.
the guys up.
Yeah.
You coached up Alex Harper.
Yeah, I did.
He was doing some. He said he really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
so.
he did a good job for week 1. But he's going to get better.
What are any big matchups you're looking forward to week 2?
Well, it's funny because you look at the season and you think, well, this will be big, this will be big, this will be big. Well, you look at New Bern Havelock, which is always big, but Havelock's coming off a loss now. New Bern did go to New Hanover and win, so that was big. Farmville Central and South Central both came up with wins, and South Central
beating Kinston.
Yeah,
I
thought that was I thought it was a shock. Really, I thought Kinston. And I still think they're going to be really good, but I really wasn't sure how South Central was going to be.
Yeah,
with Ryan Bowie, first year head coach, and they go out and they won 21-19. So that was a big win. So I think they're going to be our game of the week, South Central and Farmville Central. We'll keep Ken in town. So Aiden Griffin plays North Pitt this week. That's got great history. Aiden Griffin lost their opener. North Pitt won its opener. So.
Well, and I was going to text Nate Connor, congrats on the win, but he was dealing with some other stuff after the game.
Yeah, we're not sure what's happening with that. That's a scary thought right there. But, yeah, they had a big brawl at the end of the game.
Could be some ramifications.
Yeah, and I hope it turns out good for Conley.
Yeah. All right, BB, we will talk to you coming up Thursday in the 3 o'clock hour on the Bud Light pregame tailgate. We got your you doing a
Papa John's Pirate Preview.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll run during the show. That's back, and I'll be there at Carter Finley Stadium. If they'll let us in at 3 o'clock, we'll be near the field, so it'll be good.
And, man, check out the Brian Bailey Show. Awesome preview for ECU, NC State, and a walk down memory lane with Ruffin McNeil, Shane Carden, Rajay Harris, Andre Brown, and a great preview from Gibby. Did I hear Gibby say that Doran didn't give ECU fans any red meat?
That's what he said.
That was a good line.
Good stuff.
Good line. All right, BB. Thank you, man.
All right, thanks.
Brian Bailey joining us. Looking forward to talking to him. Hour number 1 of the Bud Light pregame tailgate on Thursday. Also planning to talk to David Glenn. Hour number 1. We'll break down ECU, NC State, and the rest of the ACC schedule coming up. Let's take a look at the Atlantic Coast Conference games going on week 1, and you've got Duke and Elon, Kennesaw State, Wake. Good one Friday night, Georgia Tech at Colorado.
Colorado just named their starting quarterback today, and I can't remember off the top of my head if Caden Salter won it.
I did see that
He did. All right.
Former Liberty quarterback.
Yeah, give me the under on Colorado.
What do you mean? Points?
No.
Team total?
Win total.
Win total? Everything total?
Mm-hmm.
Colorado will be wearing their classic jerseys. Dion said gold, black, gold in honor of the longtime coach, was it McCarthy, that passed away earlier this offseason? Colorado coach McCartney, Bill McCartney. My apologies. You've got the Battle of the Orange, Cuse and Tennessee.
I think Cuse can hang in there.
Okay. I like their coach.
Yeah.
The non-shower dude.
Yeah, I hope they win because they haven't won in 8 months. He's got to be a stinking guy.
He's stinking. The Battle of Pittsburgh, Duquesne and Pittsburgh. Fordham, BC, Eastern Kentucky, Louisville, Alabama, Florida State at 3:30. Coastal, Virginia, if you want to do some scouting. That one in Charlottesville, 6 o'clock on Saturday. Battle of the Tigers, LSU at Clemson. East Texas A&M, that sounds fake, taking on SMU. And Cal, who is in the ACC, at Oregon State.
Pac-12 after dark.
I will be betting on Oregon State thanks to Emory Hunt.
Yeah. I didn't realize how much Cal lost until your interview with Emory Hunt. So give me the Beavers.
The Beavs. Bone, I'm very excited for Friday night. So Thursday is going to be a long day. We'll wrap it up basically Friday morning after the conclusion of the U.S. Sailor 5th Quarter Call-In show. I wonder if we'll be on the air when you roll into town.
Let's see. Game starts at 7. I'm going to say it ends around 10:45. We'll talk to Blake Carroll around 11:05 if that's the case.
Are you going to do any work there, or are you going to hit the road immediately? And are you coming back here? Are you stopping in, like, Zebulon or something?
No, I'm riding with Jenny, so I'll be back in Greenville.
Okay.
But, yeah, I haven't even thought about, like, what time we'll roll back in.
But I am pumped for Friday, so that'll be one of those, like, hangover days at work. We'll have a show.
Yeah.
And recap everything. But, like, Friday night, getting off of work, sitting down, and you got App State Charlotte at 7. Georgia Tech Colorado at 8. Auburn Baylor at 8. If you need more, UNLV Sam Houston and Central Michigan San Jose State later. So, like, there's just that. And then knowing that you're watching those games and the next time you wake up, there will be even more games on.
Yeah.
That's just such an amazing feeling.
I think Friday might be leave work, go to OT's, get a chef's salad maybe, couple cold beers, and watch some foosball.
Man, what are you going to do Saturday?
I got to get up with Chandler. Chandler says I've been a bad friend lately. But I told him there's been no football on. I don't really want to go and hang out on a Sunday and drink a lot when I'm going to be up there for the next 25 weeks watching football.
Right. You need some time off, like some time to rest before the real battle coming up. I think I'm going to do the old man, young man combo because I've already made plans with made plans with Mully.
Yeah.
Early afternoon, probably hit tiebreakers for that. And I'm going to imagine y'all will be at the Buck or OTs, and I might find y'all a couple hours after that.
Yeah.
Before I head home.
I know I will be getting some brunch up there. The brunch is phenomenal. And that's going to be great for football season. Get up there, get something on the stomach, and then head up to the Buck and watch their immaculate TV setup.
And, man, then next week, NFL Sunday is back.
That's what I'm looking forward to the most.
Me too.
Me
too.
My job is to cover East Carolina, which is college athletics. But
work and pleasure.
Yeah.
NFL's all pleasure.
Even when both were pleasure, I still didn't really care about those Saturdays. It's all about the Sunday.
It's just so great to have every game on.
Yeah. And do you think it's because I don't care about a team more than I do the Raiders? That's why?
Yeah, I mean, would you rather the Raiders win a Super Bowl or ECU go to the college football playoff?
You could ask me anything, and the answer is Raiders win a Super Bowl. Would I rather have a loving marriage for the rest of my life, or the Raiders win a Super Bowl? I'll take that Super Bowl.
So, as I asked you that question, I think the college football playoff would be so epic.
Because, it's less likely.
That I would probably choose that.
But is a
any
Raiders Super Bowl likely?
Any given Saturday, Sunday, I liked the Redskins before I liked East Carolina.
Yeah.
So, like, the passion goes back deeper, and it is stronger for me. So, yeah, I understand that for you as well. I'm in the same boat.
The only thing I would probably say might edge out a Raiders Super Bowl would be ECU basketball national championship.
National championship?
Yeah.
How about Sweet 16?
I
would you take a Raiders Super Bowl or ECU in the Sweet 16?
Raiders Super Bowl.
I would take ECU Sweet 16 over Commander Super Bowl.
If it's Final Four.
I'm almost willing to take.
But you've seen playoff wins. I've seen 2 playoff appearances.
I've seen 3 playoff wins. 4 playoff wins. 4. 2 were last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, you average that out. That's what? 1 every 10 years? You average mine out. That's 0 ever.
0. Yeah. Well, how many ECU tournament wins have you seen? Or appearances? Or them sniffing it?
I guess last year was the closest they got to sniffing it.
How?
They won a conference tournament game.
They do that every year. Mike Schwartz wins conference tournament games.
Yeah.
So you would take Raiders Super Bowl over ECU basketball Elite 8?
See, now we're getting into some murky waters. I'm unsure, but I'm still going to go Raiders Super Bowl.
You're insane. All right, Raiders Super Bowl or ECU basketball Final Four?
I feel like I got to go Final Four.
Oh, man.
Are they at least I'm not going to.
Hell, they're the hottest team in the country.
That's true. God.
We just beat Creighton to get to the Final Four.
Yeah, but, man, that silver and black hoisting that Lombardi.
I know, but did I tell you we played Kentucky in the Final Four? Yep.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
And it's in Charlotte.
Okay, I'm there, so yeah, I'll take that. I'm not going to be at the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl is in Charlotte, too, but I forgot to mention that to you.
If the Super Bowl's in Charlotte, I'm going to the Super Bowl. What are we talking about? Unless I got to cover ECU baseball or basketball. So.
All right, let's take a break. Jennings Hall will join us. We'll catch up on what's going on in ECU athletics and have more for you. Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday after this.
Pirate Nation. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Get your game faces on, Pirates. It's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast the cannons in the stands and the fields, if you know what I mean. We're flying into Duff season with shotguns galore and shells for days. Don't miss out on Beretta's rebates on 17 different models of long guns and handguns. Get up to $350 back. Get ready for hunting season with the best deals around and the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
At U.S. Cellular, you can get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, so you don't have to haggle at self-checkout.
$10.99. I'll give you $7. $10.99. $8. Calling for assistance.
Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Back to school means everything from moving the kids around or traveling to see your favorite team play. Doug Henry has the best prices around and savings for your next dream car. You're sure to walk out a happy customer. Doug Henry is easy to find right on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com.
Shiny teeth in me. Hey, Pirate Nation, this is Dr. Holly, owner of Pirate Dental. At Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Does your tooth hurt?
They fix teeth.
Chipped tooth?
They fix teeth.
Need a second opinion?
We fix teeth.
Need a crown, have a cavity? We fix teeth. Bottom line at Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Call us today at 252-321-2500 or visit us at piratedental.com. Online appointments available. Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Go Pirates.
Shiny teeth in me.
Want to make your day better? You can now order 2 large original crust one-topping pizzas from Papa John's for only $9.99 each. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99 each. Papa John's is an MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids. On September 13th, legendary country music group Alabama takes the stage. Tickets are on sale now at carolinacrossroadsamp.com.
We all have seniors in our life who may need a little extra help with technology. University PC Care's Quick Helps are affordable, in-store, short appointments designed for seniors who may need a little TLC to help with setting up a new computer, help with email or passwords, or help with the latest online scam. They don't need to fear technology anymore. Call 252-558-1280 to schedule an in-store Quick Helps appointment for Greenville or New Bern. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
This is Wyatt Lunsford-Shankman. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Shift into a new career with a commercial driver's license from Pitt Community College. Meet our instructors and learn more at our interest session on Thursday, August 28th from 6 to 8 at the Greenville Center Annex. Pre-register at pittcc.edu/CDL. That's pittcc.edu/CDL. Flatlands Jessup Insurance is an independent insurance agency that stands out by prioritizing client interests over insurance carriers. With a focus on serving families, farms, and businesses of North Carolina and beyond, they are here to surpass your expectations and offer insurance solutions so you can find protection for what lies ahead. Flatlands Jessup, with a location in Washington and right here in Greenville on Fire Tower across from CD's Grill. Now let's head back in. Here's Cliff.
2 days away from kicking things off on the David Price Construction Countdown to kick off East Carolina and NC State. And that means we are 9 days away from the Pirate Radio football kickoff party coming up September 4th, 6 o'clock, State Theater, downtown Greenville. Main event band will be playing. Tickets still available, $10 at pr927fm.com. Thank you to the sponsors, Bud Light, New Blue, Dirty Dan's, The Buck Orthopedist East, Greenville Utilities, Ron Ayers, East Coast Grading, KDL Construction, Tiebreakers, Jones Covey CPA in Washington. And we will be there. Our next guest will be there. Jennings Hall joining us in the Pirate Radio studios. Hello, Jennings.
Howdy.
You've got me in the football mood wearing a sweatshirt and like long pants here in the summer.
Yeah.
I can't wait till hoodie season.
Well, today wasn't 89 degrees. It was only 79 degrees, so I figured it's time to break out the sweatshirt.
Somebody was telling me the weather for Thursday night in Raleigh. They're like the low's 59.
Dang.
Oh, I'm excited.
Look that up, J-Bone.
Well, here in Greenville, the low will be 59.
Nice.
Zebulon's close enough.
I mean, why not
56.
Just say Raleigh? What, is it getting colder as we go to the west?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, we got
the mountains.
We got the warm air blowing off the coast here, more in central North Carolina. The sun beams down. Well,
I was about to say somebody. I was talking to more than somebody. It was Coach Kirk Kraft last night at the Buccaneer Music Hall, and asked him if he was going, and he said, Clip, those early games, man, where it's 90 degrees, it feels like 107. I just can't do those games. Like, well,
it's on Thursday, Coach.
It's 59 degrees, boss. But awesome to see Kirk Kraft at Sports Trivia the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
That guy's the man.
I haven't.
Do you know
been
Coach Kraft?
Maybe.
Former track and field coach at ECU. But I'm sure he's been to a lot of your games because he's at every ECU sporting event.
Yes, I do know who that is.
But he is an awesome, awesome dude. But anyway.
Speaking of the party and all the things going on, how were the Dan's people on Friday?
Fine.
Okay, well, did they play any tunes?
No. Oh, but I like the guy. He's a Commanders fan.
Oh, okay, nice. Do you know what kind of music he sings?
Yeah, they do covers. I asked him that question, and he was not very specific.
Okay.
The Nutelli band.
Nutelli band, of course. Yes.
Out of Raleigh. I love that Jackson from Dirty Dan's brought a Raleigh band here next week for the Pirate Radio football kickoff party.
Yeah, well, this is the place to be.
So after the Pirate Radio football kickoff party, Jennings Hall and all the party animals will be heading over to Dirty Dan's for the post party.
That's news to me, but I guess I'll be there.
You will be there. I will be watching Cowboys and Eagles.
I will be too, just at Dan's.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You going after party?
Yeah.
You going all night?
I did last year, and it was fun.
Did the real life games start this week for NFL?
Next Thursday's the opener, and then the following Sunday.
Gotcha.
So we still got a week to go before Commanders, Giants, Raiders, and Patriots.
Yeah, big time matchup.
Panthers and Jaguars. Ava, do you care about pro football? All right. Thanks for chiming in. What are you, a Panthers fan, or do you care?
I'm a Chiefs fan.
Why are you a Chiefs fan?
Obviously, I'm gonna say because of Taylor Swift.
Are you kidding? Are you being no?
No,
you're being serious.
I'm being serious.
Wow.
I'm not rage baiting.
Jared.
I am not rage baiting right now.
Jared is fuming.
And I didn't even watch NFL before Taylor Swift got involved.
Sitting out the rest of this.
Can we get a tight shot of Jared's face?
I've only been to one Panthers game ever, and it was terrible.
This is so great. Well, congratulations to the Chiefs Kingdom. Taylor and Travis are engaged.
Well, yeah, that I was screaming today. I had the zoomies when I found that out.
I don't know what that means.
I started running around.
When's the last time you got the zoomies, Jared? You had it Saturday night when you fell off the golf cart.
I was not moving quick, I'll tell you that much. Let's see. The last time I got so excited, I ran. I mean, it's got to be something.
Derek Carr threw a touchdown to some dude.
Yeah, probably somewhere something like that. Chiefs game, Christmas Day, 2023.
I'd probably go Hail Mary last year. I had the Zoomies. I said this earlier in the show, Jennings. I think they last. I think this is legit.
Yeah, I think
it's
too.
real.
I think so too.
I think it lasts, but they end up in separate beds. Not because of hatred, but
that just tends to happen.
One of them looks like they got the Jimmy legs.
One of them looks like they have the Jimmy legs. What does that mean?
They kick in their sleep. And so separate beds.
Are you going Swift?
Yeah.
Is a Jimmy legger?
But I mean, Travis Kelce gets hit so much down there, the nerves could have been messed up.
There could be some mutual kicking going on.
Yeah.
These are the things going through your head.
I don't even want to know what people are saying about this. They probably hate me. They're going to say, please don't come back.
We had some Swift talk earlier in the program. Way too much, probably. But
that's okay.
All right. ECU NC State Thursday night. We had a question. Does another fight happen? Does another ref get bloodied? Do you think there's any fisticuffs Thursday night?
Absolutely not. I mean, they've had 8 months to prepare, and Dave Dorn, I mean, the whole point of Dave Dorn's I want to beat the blank out of him was that he was so upset with how his guys acted in those last two games with the fights against Carolina and ECU.
Question. Yannick Smith, 29-yard catch and run. He gets tackled, gets up, says something to the DB. The DB's going to be like, Coach told me not to get in a fight today, so I'm not going to respond to that. Hell no. They're going to be going at it, man.
Yeah.
There's going to be so much talking out there. There's going to be, and the refs are going to be oversensitive. So Yannick will probably get a flag for saying something to the guy. Now, if that guy responds with the dumb punch to the face with the guy wearing a helmet, he'll get a flag and probably tossed.
I mean,
I think that the refs will probably do the thing before the game too, where they like warn the coaches, like, "Hey, we're going to call this one pretty tight early on. I know you boys were fighting last year.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to have that on this field tonight. It's a beautiful 59-degree night. We're going to play football." So I don't know, but there's definitely be some talking going on.
I don't think there'll be anything.
All right, Jared saying no. Jennings, was there ever talk across the net in volleyball?
Oh, yeah, plenty.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. See, volleyball talk is kind of weird because you have to call out not your plays, but you have to call out what the other team is about to do. So if someone was saying what we were about to do, I'd say, psych, and then we'd run something else. And then it would be more than that as the game kept going. But, I mean, it starts out dumb. Sometimes it's back and forth about other stuff. A lot of us know each other in conference.
Right.
So we just talk about random stuff, especially while a play was being reviewed or something. But
friendly?
Yeah.
For the most part?
For the most part.
Yeah.
South Florida, not so friendly. Wichita, no, not so friendly at all.
Well, yeah, they live in Wichita.
They have nothing else to do.
There's nothing going on. Classic clip between Cam Newton and who was the linebacker? The linebacker called out something and Cam said, "Oh, you watch film, huh?
It was
Watch
Clay
this."
Matthews. Clay Matthews for the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, that's a cool
Hey, that's
clip.
cool. Watch this.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, and then ran the play, scored a touchdown to McCaffrey, I think. But yeah, I always think about that one. Matt says, does pacing around and yelling at the TV qualify as the Zoomies? If so, I'm getting them Thursday night.
Yeah. That's good enough for me.
No.
No.
Because that's like, you're stressed, you're worried. I feel like the Zoomies are the excitement.
Do they have to be? I mean, I guess maybe.
I don't know. You're the one that said the word. We don't know what it means.
Well, usually Zoomies, when you say someone has the Zoomies, I'm usually talking about my dog, and the dog's running around.
Yeah.
Freaking out.
Dog's been cooped up.
Yeah,
You open that door.
Excitement. Okay, well then maybe not.
Ava, can I ask you a question? So sports doesn't excite you like it does us. What do you get excited about?
Well, I do like sports.
Does it excite you?
If I'm there.
Okay.
person.
If you're at the game?
Yeah. Like if I'm at a Ravens game, I'm excited.
Okay. Fair. What else gets you happy? Makes you happy?
I don't know.
Like a good.
I'm gonna see my dog.
Okay, that's nice.
And then my dog gets the zoomies to see me.
Yeah,
Right.
there you go.
And it's just mutual zooming.
Yep.
Zoom.
Hey, back to COVID, full circle.
Zoom. All right. Thanks, Ava. Jackson, you seem like a zoomy filled guy. You're very excitable.
I've had so many zoomies.
Yeah. What would give you the zoomies Thursday night?
What would give me the zoomies Thursday night was, and I hope this doesn't happen because if it does, I might die from cardiac arrest first.
Jeez.
If State and East Carolina are tied going into the final minute of the fourth, East Carolina has the ball, and we are able to drive down. Caden Hauser gets it to Anthony Smith within the final 10 seconds in the back of the end zone. Top left corner, caught, turns the crowd, throws up the wolf pack. That would give me the zoomies.
Only if Anthony Smith does it.
Only if Anthony Smith did it because he was we got him from State. That would be perfect.
Jarrett.
He's thought about that.
How about this, Jarrett? J.D. Lampley. Strip sack. Comes up guns blazing. Sam Danka scoop and score. A defensive score gives me the zoomies. A big defensive play. A sack.
You got to get a big Bubba touchdown.
I won't be able to react like that Thursday. I have to be
you're right.
level.
You need to bring a fake mustache in and put it over the mustache you already have.
Anytime something, like when I was covering baseball this past spring, anytime something good would happen, I would just go like that to cover my smile. You go, well, one, me smiling is very rare, but I always tried to be professional and level.
Level. Austin says, Taylor Swift talk and 10-minute segment on Zoomies. What does PRL come to? And then he added Troy D. Sigh. Do you have the... All right. All right. There it is. Matt says, high level of anger is exciting if ECU is up 50-0 and Blake Harrell ices the kicker, and then he just deleted the comment, so I don't know what he's talking about. Let's take a break. We'll come back, wrap up hour number 2 with Jennings Hall, get an ECU update. I think we play volleyball this week, right?
We do.
All right. We'll talk about that.
Also got to get the Hall of Fame, Hall of Shame.
The Jennings Hall of Fame, Hall of Shame. We'll see if we have any inductees this week. Back with you after this.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why I'm here. State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer and my team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score some savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Timothy Sawyer, at 493-0002 today.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021. For a roof that's built to last and service you can trust, the Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie. Wings Over Greenville just got bold with their new bourbon barbecue flavor. It's a triple threat, sweet, smoky, and smooth. Download the Wings Over app, enjoy the Frequent Flyer Club, earn points, unlock exclusive deals, and redeem for free food. Save your go-to orders, order ahead, and skip the line. First-time app user, get free boneless wings just for signing up. And when you order delivery through the app, you skip the middleman. No extra fees from third-party apps like Uber Eats or DoorDash. And don't forget, use the promo code PIRATE25 for 10% off your meal. So fly smart. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
Hey, it's Mika with QC Kinetics, and summer is here, which means you don't want your joint pain to stop you from living your best life. It's time to get out in the ocean. It's time to get out hiking. But you know what? Your achy knees could prevent that. I was in a horrible car accident, and my knee was wrecked. And thanks to QC Kinetics Regenerative Medicine, we're all better. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Don't wait any longer. QC Kinetics Regenerative Medicine. Real results right now. Call now to schedule your free consultation, 252-645-6458.
It's back. The Subaru A Lot to Love event is rolling in for the summer. August 1st through September 2nd, stop by Capital Subaru of Greenville and get great deals on new 2025 Subaru models. Explore top models like the 2025 Crosstrek, Outback, and Forester, all with incredible savings you won't want to miss. Love a great deal? Then you're going to love this event. Hurry into Capital Subaru of Greenville today off of Memorial Drive and online at capitalsubarugreenville.com.
For pest control that packs a punch, BAM! Call on the experts at BAM Pest Control. Attention Greenville, BAM Pest Control is here to protect what matters most, whether it's your business, your home, or your peace of mind. They don't just eliminate pests, they knock them out. BAM Pest Control is #1 in insect control, rodent control, and yard services like fire ants and mosquitoes. BAM! You're insect-free, safe, and comfortable. Call the experts at BAM Pest Control on Hooker Road in Greenville, 252-751-3160. BAM!
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs, like passing that drug test. Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. And whether you've had one of those weeks, or maybe your mother-in-law's in town and you're one passive-aggressive comment away from needing a vacation, if this sounds like you, then come visit our team here at the Holistic Company to help you find the perfect products to ease your stress and promote relaxation. Order our products online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
This is Coach Joe Dooley, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Warm weather is here, and it's time to get back out on the boat. At Stroud's Marine, they are stocked up with over 26,000 pre-owned parts from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical, and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. For more info, head to stroudsmarine.com. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts. Now, let's head back in. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. We've got some footballers coming up in hour number 3. Bryce Williams and Will Coates will join us. We've got a volleyballer hanging out with us now, Jennings Hall. And Jennings, it is time. Season gets underway on Friday with 2 games. Now, if you want to see the Pirate volleyball team, you're going to have to travel because they are not home for a long, long time. September 16th, in fact, will be the first home game. So a lot of games on the road, but 3 coming up this weekend, 2 on Friday, starting with Florida A&M and Maryland Eastern Shore on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've got a great chance to go 3-0 this weekend. Their team is not super young. They just have some people filling in positions and starting roles for the first time. But I think they'll be set up for a good preseason. They've got a couple freshmen, I think, rotating in the lineup, but I went to the Purple Gold scrimmage the other day, and they looked pretty solid. So
and picked 4th in the conference, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's pretty good preseason. ranking there for Adler Augustine and the volleyball Pirates. Again, it's Florida A&M, Maryland Eastern Shore, and then the tournament they're playing in is in Hampton, Virginia. They'll play the Hampton Pirates coming up on a Saturday, and then get back at it next weekend in Asheville, North Carolina. So going north and then going west. But yeah, you like the schedule seems pretty friendly to pick up some wins here early, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think obviously Liberty will be a good one. That'll be a good win before playing Wake, Kansas State, and North Carolina. If they get that Liberty win, I think they're fairly set up to
And then
do
boom,
well.
you're on to conference play after that.
Yeah, and they have to start strong because they've got South Florida and FAU. Those are two really good teams that they'll have to start off with. So they got a couple games to figure it out, but I think they'll be great.
So on Pirate Radio Live on Friday, we'll have 2 ECU volleyball finals to report on. So we'll let you know how they did. Soccer picking up the first win in the Emily Bucilia era. Bucilia.
Don't ask me.
Coach Emily picking up her first win. The Pirates beating VCU 4-0. They play 6:00 Thursday night here at home.
Who they got?
You know who they got, man. But the people listening don't know. So
Yeah.
I'll tell them. But you know who it is, right?
Of course. But for those just tuning in.
Yeah. I figure we should pass that kind of information along to the audience who is out there listening. If you're big-time Pirates like myself and J-Bone, you don't need to look at a schedule. But I'll tell you folks that they play UNCW.
UNCW. Well, I think my schedule is clear Thursday night, so I'll try to catch that.
We will be on the Bud Light pregame tailgate as they get underway. So we'll be watching Boise, South Florida on that TV, ECU soccer on that TV as we get ready for Pirates and Pack.
Looking forward to it.
All right. Are y'all putting anybody in the Jennings Hall of Fame this week?
Yes.
Anybody do anything cool this week?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Ryan Blaney.
What did he do?
Last lap, went from 13th to 1st, kept his composure, avoided the wrecks, and got his second win of the season.
The playoff start, who was that win big for? Who were the 2 guys that pointed?
It was big for Alex Bowman because he didn't finish the race, and if anybody knew, which it was looking like with Justin Haley and Cole Custer up towards the front, it looked like Alex Bowman was going to be outside looking in, and he's top 10 in regular season points, just didn't have that win to lock it up. But Ryan Blaney, a repeat winner, so Alex Bowman is in.
All right. How about you, Jennings? Anybody in your Jennings Hall of Fame?
You know what? We heard some good news today from John Gilbert that we were going to be playing Alabama next year.
Alabama.
So I'm going to put him in the Jennings Hall of Fame this week because I am definitely going to go to that game next year.
You will be in Tuscaloosa.
Sure will.
Alabama!
September 5th for the Pirates and the Tide. I will be putting Kensai Matsuzawa in the Jennings Hall of Fame, the Hawaii kicker who learned how to kick. So every time I have to tie a tie, I watch YouTube.
Yeah.
Because I don't fully got it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to go through the steps.
Mm-hmm.
This guy learned how to kick watching YouTube.
Oh.
And now he is a kicker for the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. He didn't touch a football until he was 20 years old.
Oh, wow.
So congratulations to Kensai Matsuzawa.
How old is he?
He is upper 20s, I believe. I think so, yeah. Something around there.
Where's he from?
Japan.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, but I want to assume.
He is, he learned by watching YouTube videos in Tokyo. So that's awesome. And hit the game winner. I think he hit, 3 field goals?
Yeah.
Including the game winner in their win over Stanford. Any Jennings Hall of Shamers this week?
I'll let y'all start. I'm trying to think of something.
Shame on the Panthers for
cutting on a Renfro. Yeah, bring the boy home, man. Brought home Amari Cooper yesterday. Let's add another one. If Jacoby Myers wants out, see you, pal.
I'm going to put back to school traffic in the Jennings Hall of Shame. Greenville has been ridiculous.
I don't know. I kind of like the back to school traffic because it makes me glad I'm not in school anymore. I just see that ECU. I get behind an ECU bus and I'm like, ain't me. Sucks to suck. Even though I'm on the way to work, but still, I love my job.
Yeah, the traffic sucks.
Yeah, it's bad right now. Maybe it'll get better.
It will. Everybody's learning the landscape, the new folks.
Jennings, let's see. Let's get your college football picks for this weekend. Texas, Ohio State. Who you got?
Ohio State.
Any reason?
They won last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to preface this by saying I don't know. Well, I love watching football, but I don't keep up with who's in the top 25.
Good.
But if someone's number one, I'll be like, yeah, I remember that.
I do that.
Texas is number one.
Texas is number one?
Yeah.
But Ohio
Okay,
State's
Texas.
favored to win the game.
Oh, okay, well then never mind. Back to Ohio State.
This is a real pickle here. No, I want to just see your picks without any judgment on anything, and if they're good, I'll ride with you week 2. Like I try to find something to base my picks on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like.
Okay, no hating out there. Okay?
Yeah. All right, you're going to Ohio State. Alabama at Florida State.
Alabama.
LSU at Clemson.
Ooh. I'm gonna go Clemson.
Notre Dame at Miami.
Notre Dame.
TCU at Bill Belichick, North Carolina.
What? Oh, North Carolina. I'm gonna go TCU.
All right, in the Belichick opener, I'm fascinated by that on Monday night.
When you first said that, I thought you were talking about like one of those schools that somebody plays as just like a.
Like some guy's name, like Johnson Smith.
Yeah. Like my dad and I were talking about how App State plays Lindenwood next week. I've never heard of that before.
All right, so you'll be at Carter Finley Thursday?
Sure will.
Y'all know what's your tailgate menu looking like? Do you know?
I don't know. I know we're leaving here. Well, not here, but Greenville at 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have no idea.
A few beverages, some good food.
Of course.
And a good time, and hopefully a Pirate win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jennings, we will see you next week.
Yeah.
And we'll have the Zoomies. Next time I see you, I'm going to have the Zoomies.
I'm so excited.
I just can't hide it. We'll take a break. When we return, Slim 80, Bryce Williams joins us. Also, Will Coates, as we'll talk Pirate football. Got more audio to get to as well on our New Blue Pirate Report. We'll hear more comments from Blake Harrell and some Pirate players. Hour 3 coming up after this.
At Flatlands Jessup, when we say your whole world covered, we really mean it. Our agency is dedicated to offering every type of coverage you might need, from farm owners and crop, home and auto insurance to health and life policies. We've designed our services to ensure that every aspect of your insurance needs are met, all under one roof. Whether you're safeguarding your family, your farm, your property, or your future, we'll build a customized risk management program for your needs. Flatlands Jessup, your whole world covered.
Here with Brian Cook, the comptroller for Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. You do have a website that sort of combines your two dealerships. That is driveherenow.com. Talk about that.
Yeah, we created the driveherenow.com name to incorporate our whole organization. You go there and you can see logos for both our Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World's location. All our inventory is there to see for both locations.
driveherenow.com. One website, 2 outstanding dealerships. Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers. Burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arrgh! Pirate fans, 2025 East Carolina football season tickets are on sale now and can be purchased for as little as $115. Head coach Blake Harrell wants you to be a part of his first full season as the Pirate coach as he builds momentum off of the 8-win season and the Military Bowl win over North Carolina State. Call 1-800-DIAL-ECU or go to ECUPirates.com today to get your 2025 season tickets.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Looking for something better than bottled water?
Reach for Chili Water. Pure, ice-cold refreshment straight from the Black Creek Aquifer right here in eastern North Carolina. No plastic bottles, just clean, crisp water in ocean-friendly cans because you deserve better. Made by Carolina Ice Company, 3 generations deep, and named for a local legend who loved fishing, music, and the great outdoors. And now, Chili Water is shipping 12-packs straight to your door. Every can helps protect the water we all love. Chili Water. The good water in your hand.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
In Pitt County, everyone's a college student. At every age, at every stage of life, from every part of the county. They're parents and police officers. They're nurses who work nights. They're hairstylists and handymen. They come from every walk of life. And they're all getting ahead without taking on loads of debt. Continuing education at Pitt Community College, where everyone's a college student.
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on 4 wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in eastern North Carolina since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now, let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
All right. Our guest taking his first ever taste of chili water.
Man.
The chili water chat gang representing today, Bryce, loud and proud. Let's introduce our guest to our left, if we could, Jackson. The only way we know how.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I saw the light. I was baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Bryce Williams is here on Game Week.
Game Week. Did you like my text I sent you?
Yeah. You got a little blue. Went a little blue with it, with the language.
Blue. Is that how you describe that?
I think working blue, if you describe a comedian as working blue, that means he curses a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang.
Something new for you there. Also joining us in the Pirate Radio studios, former East Carolina O lineman Will Coates in the house. And Will is going to be talking Pirate football with us this season. Your normal day is going to be Thursday, but since ECU's playing this Thursday, we'll welcome you in today. But Will, good to see you. How you doing, bud?
Doing well, man. Thanks you for having me on.
Yes, sir. And we got plenty to talk about with you. In fact, I'm kind of glad you're here. Bryce, you want to do a little depth chart breakdown just to get to know some of the peoples that'll be taking the field on Thursday night, and Will can help us out with some of these O-linemen. But Caden Hauser, your starting quarterback. I mean, we talked about this offseason. Is Jeter the backup, or is Wright the backup? Is Wright a gadget guy? On the depth chart, it is listed as Mike Wright as the backup quarterback. So take that for what it is.
That's a fast fella, ain't it?
Very fast fella. Running back. Do you like oars on a depth chart, Bryce? London Montgomery or Marlon Gunn or Parker Jenkins.
Dang.
Which says all three of those guys are going to touch the ball. And we talk to Rajay every week. We miss our guy, but life goes on. Football goes on. And really like what we've seen out of London Montgomery and Marlon Gunn. And you throw Parker in the mix. I like what we have in the backfield.
I'm excited for this running back trio, man. They all got the honor of the Doak Walker watch list. So, we'll see what happens, man. I mean, obviously Marlon and London have shown what they can do, but I'm really excited about Parker Jenkins, man. He's explosive. Coming out of Houston, I'm pretty sure he was freshman All-American, and then he got hurt last year, something along those lines, and he came to us. But, man, I went and watched the scrimmage last Friday 2 weeks ago, and I'll tell you what, Parker looks really well, and I'm excited for the running back trio for sure.
Man, and I did my media day superlatives. He was my most mature Pirate. Very, very nice young man. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do on the field. Starting receivers, the Smith boys, Anthony Smith, Yannick Smith, and hearing a lot, Bryce, about the Oklahoma transfer, Jaquez Petaway, who apparently can fly. You seen any of him at all, Will?
Yeah, man. So Quez got here in the spring. Well, came in first of the year, obviously out of the portal. Dude, he's an explosive kid, a really good locker room guy, funny guy, so gets along well with everybody. And I really feel, I haven't been there since the spring, but the chemistry that was built in the locker room, especially in that room with Coach Roberts, is amazing. So I think Jaquez will be very explosive this year.
He got my Justin Hardy Award for rather doing his talking on the field than talking to me, because he wasn't super talkative, but we've had guys like that before that again would rather do their talking on the field than.
And he didn't really talk on the field.
Who, Justin?
Yeah.
Well, he did his talking with his play,
right?
Basically,
actions.
Yeah, his actions spoke louder than his words. I think Petaway might be the same here. Bryce, your tight ends are DeCirio Riles and Javante Connor. And, you had Casey Kelly, Tyler Savage last year, which led to Riles having 8 catches for the season. Again, I even told DeCirio, it felt like he had more than 8 catches.
For sure.
But we hope he makes an impact this year.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch him, because obviously I'm more familiar with him out of those guys. I keep going back to that one play he did last year where I guess he tightrope the sideline and dove in, reached out for the pylon and stuff. Shows his athleticism, things like that, and just sort of I feel like if you're doing things like that, you got that playmaker ability to do those little things. I was more just so standard.
Well, Mike Wright was talking about the 23 mile per hour guys on the team, and Will, he said DeCirio could touch 22.
DeCirio can fly, man. I think I was talking to some of the boys the other day, and I think he was up right around 23, like 22.8, somewhere around there.
And he
can fly,
Got him 238.
240.
Yeah.
Well, he'll round up 240. That's moving.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So I'm excited for the tight end room too. I mean, with DeCirio and Javante Connor, actually played in the Shrine Bowl with Javante in high school. High school. He went to Ole Miss, and obviously he's here now. But I'll tell you, there's a third piece in that tight end room, Mason Brown. He's a walk-on. He came in with me. But, man, just overall, just knowing the playbook and, just doing his assignment well on the field.
Was Mason Brown the defense? No, which guy went from defense to – he was defense and then went to offense?
Miles Parker.
Okay, so I'm thinking him. I was thinking somebody else than him then, but dang right.
And I think you're going to see Mason in there a lot, run plays, blocking. I mean, he's solid. So
yeah.
All right, Will, let's get your scouting report on the O-line. And Jamarion McCrimmon, we saw him play a lot of good football and last year for East Carolina. He is here with Kyle Long, Darius Bell at center, Conley boy, Bryce Weaver backing him up, Emmanuel Poku, who's played quite a bit of football here, and not too familiar with Cooper Travansky, all right.
Yes.
How about that 5 that's listed as starters?
So, I think you got Jamarion at left tackle, I think is where he's going to be starting at. Jamarion came with me, great kid. He's developed really well. He knows the plays, knows the scheme, knows what we're trying to do from an offensive standpoint. And so will be a really big year for him. I think he'll take a big step this year. And then at left guard, you said we had Kyle Long, right?
Yep.
So he's coming in from Maryland. Kyle's another one of those locker room guys, man. He's a great kid, big kid also, moves well, knows his stuff. So I'm excited to see what he can do. I haven't really been able to see a lot from him because he transferred in, but he's explosive and does really well. And then Darius at center. You saw him last year. He played in a few games. He got hurt. I think he had a shoulder injury or something that was messing with him a little bit. But he's really solid technique, moves well, understands the offense. So I'm excited for them up front.
Poku,
man, Kojo. This will be his, I want to say, second year starting full time. I know he played some his sophomore year. He got a few reps, but Kojo's about the same there. Knows the offense, explosives, got great hips, man. And that whole group up front loves to go finish, man. They get the opportunity. Don't blink at them because they're going to come maul you.
How tough is it? What was your primary position on the?
Played center on the scout team.
Okay, so I was going to ask how tough is it to go from like guard to center, but we've seen a lot of guys, especially in college, when guys go down, you got to be kind of interchangeable up there. How tough is it for a guy to switch positions on the O line?
I think from an offensive standpoint in the O line room, I mean, you got to know every position. You got to know what everybody's doing. Even with your tight ends, man, you got to know the scheme that you're running. And so once you get that down pat, it's just more of, once you understand and can comprehend what you're doing up front, you can move around to any position to be able to play that. And at that point, it just becomes like, if you're playing on the edge, do you have the length and the speed to keep up with a rush or an end or a nickel or even a corner, corner fire coming off the edge. So I think it's really easy. Or not really easy, it's never easy, but I think it's not as hard once you have a true concept of what's going on.
Bryce, you played a lot of inside receiver, even as the tight end. So, did you feel more at home in the, hanging with the receivers or with the tackles on the team? Because you're beside both of them, depending on where you line up.
Yeah, I was next to, I think, typically Ike.
The big fella.
So, he made me feel at home when I was in the 3-point stuff. It was most of the time, who you got, who I got. But, obviously being in a 2-point, in the slot was, pretty comfortable. But I did enjoy when I had to be in the 3-point, whether that was coming out of, for a route or run blocking, bang little heads is always fun. I must say I like running routes. I'm going to say I'm going to lean a little more on the routes than 3-point, but I enjoyed them both.
We talked to Justin Hardy earlier today. We'll air that interview tomorrow, but I was looking at the 2013 box score, ECU NC State. Pirates rolled up 42. Your guy Penn, Shane Carden, who we talked to earlier today on the Brian Bailey Show.
Oh, nice.
3 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns in the game. Threw one of those touchdowns to you in that football game. So Justin, who again doesn't do much talking, did acknowledge that there was a little juice heading into that one because the little brother aspect. Like, did Ruff talk about that, or the coaches, or did y'all feel it, or what?
I think just, especially if you grew up in, I would say, East North Carolina, or if you had relatives who went to ECU, you just knew that rivalry. And honestly, once you come to ECU, whether you're from Florida and you come up, you're like, there's just something that clicks, like this is a rivalry.
You don't like that red,
No, State, Carolina, no, not at all. And with my whole family being Pirates, it was always like, no, State, blank State and all that stuff. But there's something, every game's fun, but when you have like a in-state rivalry, it definitely takes it to another level.
And I guess, Will, how do you not let that overtake you? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you're still playing football. You want to really beat this team, but you can't overthink it, right?
And I think, looking at it from this standpoint, I think it's almost the same aspect as going into the bowl game. Given that we did beat them in the bowl game, man, I still think they have everything to lose, and we're still out for everything to gain, man. And especially, there's a lot of unhappy people in Raleigh with Dave Dorn. And, if he drops this one to us again, that might be his ticket out of Raleigh. So we'll see what happens. And I think the biggest thing is I know Dorn and them, they're fired up. They're ready to come play. But there can become a time in football, and I'm sure you've seen this, Bryce, where you can be too excited and it tenses you up to the point where you're not performing and executing at the level that you need to, and that can almost hurt you. So just coming in with your head on straight, knowing the game plan, having an understanding of what we want to do from an offensive and defensive standpoint, just going in there and executing and minimizing mistakes.
Yeah. You got to have some good leaders you had it with Shane and Justin, I'm sure.
And we definitely did. And talking about like kind of over anxious, overzealous, there were several games, maybe say this, when we play State and things like that, where it was like you could tell everybody was a little jittery, just trying to like go, like just be overwhelmed, and kind of not being as fluid. And then, I remember like Coach Riley and really the coaches who really noticed it and kind of felt it was like, hey guys, settle in, like let's not get too anxious or too excited. Let's do our thing and treasure training. But it's hard to do because especially when you have games like this, like you're so amped up and ready to go, you may be a little sloppy on your route, or you're not taking the proper steps as a lineman, just kind of going too fast. Because sometimes slow is fast, and was it slow is fast or fast is slow? What are those things? So you just got to kind of lock in and remember that.
Let's take a break. We'll come back more with Bryce Williams and Will Coates as we get you ready for ECU NC State. We'll hear some comments from Blake Harrell on our New Blue Pirate Report. We also got to go Pirate Radio Outdoors, see if Bryce has been on the water this week, and maybe we can get some of his, hunting, fishing stories if he's got any to tell as well. More to go. Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Back with you after this.
Hey Pirate Nation, are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
Beauty Bar Medi Spa offers non-surgical aesthetics. Our expert team of licensed professionals is dedicated to offering personalized solutions giving you stunning natural-looking results. Fall into beauty with our biggest sale of the year starting September 15th. Enjoy exclusive savings and products including Botox, Xeomin, dermal fillers, laser treatments, hydrofacials, and more. Don't miss out on this incredible sale. September 15th through September 26th. Beauty Bar Medi Spa is located on 1021 Red Banks Road. For more information on all of our services, visit beautybarmedispa.com. Fall into beauty and mark your calendars. Go Pirates!
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird for my friends at Shimmer Boutique. Arrivals are here from all your favorite brands like Kinder Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and a lot more. Shop now at shimmerboutiqueonline.com and receive free shipping on all orders over $100. And don't forget, Shimmer is your place to get your very own Parker Bird shirt, available in youth and adult sizes. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates!
Jeff Stein here at Brownwood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Right now we have GMC 1500 Elevation 0.9% or $78.50 off. That truck also has $359 lease special. For Buick, we got the all-new Enclave. It's beautiful, it's big, it can handle all of your luggage, kids, towing, anything. Brownwood Buick GMC, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
It's the sale everyone waits for. Bostic Sugg Furniture's incredible Labor Day
sale. Right now, enjoy Labor Day savings on the most talked about on-trend styles for every room of your home. Whether you're looking for more relaxation at home or a better night's sleep, Bostic Sugg has hundreds of items in stock ready to go. Yours with 6 months special financing. Plus, get a discount equal to 2 times the sales tax or 60 months special financing during the incredible Labor Day sale on now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
This is Garrett Saylor, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave it safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. SCI Technologies has recently merged with High Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. They have the most cost-effective solutions for your home or business's security and life safety needs. Call SCI Technologies today at 252-321-7006. Now, let's head back in. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. We got an O lineman and a tight end to my left, Will Coates, and a Slim 80, Bryce Williams. We'll hear some comments from Blake Harrell in a moment. But Will, during the break, you were kind of going Bryce's era and your era here at ECU football, and how they kind of match a little bit with Ruff, defensive head coach, Blake Harrell, defensive head coach, JDB, young offensive coordinator, Lincoln Riley, young offensive coordinator. We've talked about this with Rajay and Alex Harper, but want to hear your words on it, Will. The turnaround from last year when Blake Harrell took over, and some things happened. A quarterback change happened. But man, he got y'all believing, got y'all playing hard, playing well. How do you even put into words like the switch that flipped there?
I don't know. It was just almost like I don't even really know how to explain it. It was just like something completely different. It felt like a whole new team. And like we believed in each other, had confidence in each other going in week to week that we were going to go out there and handle business. And now it started from the bottom to the top with scout teams, ones and twos as well. Everybody was bought into what Coach Harrell wanted to do and believed. And so I think that's a big part of what continues over into this year.
And you got to have the skill and the talent and all that. But if you really would hate to lose for your coach, you do anything to win for your coach. I mean, that counts as something, right? And Bryce, I know you guys wanted to win for Ruff. And, Will, it really seems like these guys love playing for Blake Harrell.
Absolutely.
All right, we didn't go over the defense real quick. Here's some familiar names from last year. J.D. Lampley at defensive end. Good to have him back in the fold. Zion Wilson. Xavier McIver, a familiar name. He left and came back in this weird world of college football. And then Raheem Craig on the outside as a linebacker. And I'll go and throw in Damian Wilson, DJ Johnson, Sam Danka. So how about that front seven there, Will? What kind of stands out to you? Who are your impact guys there?
You got a lot of new guys up front, except for, JD and Raheem. And with Coach Tesh, man, he obviously loves to rotate guys in and out. I don't know if you ever sit down and truly watch a game, but we constantly are rolling guys just depending on down and distance or whatever, defensive scheme they're trying to be in at that point and keep guys fresh. But, these kids, I've played against them in practice and stuff. And, just from how they developed over the 2 years that I was here, I'm really excited for how they go, especially JD and Raheem. Those are two kids, especially Raheem being a leader on this team. So I'm excited for what they can do up front.
Lost a lot of talent and also personality on defense with Tay and Morris and Surratt and Barker at linebacker. I asked Coach Harrell at Media Day, who is the mouthpiece of this defense? And he went right to his two safeties. He went Riddle and Wilk, and really likes those guys on the back end.
Yeah, I think for sure. I was thinking about this earlier before I came in when we got to this part talking about defense. Having Teagan back, I think that's a huge piece of this defense. But also I think, Jamarly Riddle, that's a kid that came in his freshman year and dove into the playbook and knew it within the first month of being here. And he obviously came in and made some big plays for us last year. And I think that's a kid that's going to step up and into a leadership role on that defense and, be a big communicating piece for that secondary. So I think he has a big year this year, takes a big leap, and I'm excited to see what he does, him and Tegan together.
Bryce, so when I read about transfer portal and stuff, I just read it and don't think twice about it. It still bugs you. Like, this new college football bugs you. I would love to see if a team offered you money in 2015 when Shane and Justin and Lincoln left, if you'd have been as loyal as you think you are. But we'll never know.
We'll never know. I'm gonna say I'll be loyal. Just because the money ain't in front of me, I'm gonna say, yep, I'm gonna be loyal.
But what if Zeke left and then came back 2 years later, like Tegan Wilk and Xavier McIver? Would you look at them the same, or would you I feel like guys playing now is different, but you still believe in the loyalty aspect of it.
Yeah, at least right now, yeah. Since that was my era, that's almost taken.
Right. So how would you handle it? Like Zeke coming back to the locker room?
I mean, I think I would definitely miss him and be like, daggone, man, you left me. But and then I think it'd be like a reunion coming back. I think it would just be.
You should steal his number, so you can't wear 44.
Yes,
I'm taking your number.
No more 44 Bulldog.
How do y'all look at it now, Will, when a guy leaves? You don't want to see it, but at the same time, like, you want your best for your buddy too, right? So there's different ways to look at it, I guess.
I think, when kids, decide to leave, they're obviously making a decision that, they feels best for them and their family and what they want to do with their future. If a kid comes back, we had that happen with Tegan. Tegan left and came back. And I think at first some people, might frown upon it a little bit, or everybody's going to have their own opinion, obviously. But, if that's a piece that can come back in and contribute to the defense and be a big part of the team this year, I think you got to look past that, especially when he's a team guy like Tegan. He's not toxic in the locker room. Tegan's not causing any problems. So I think, it just depends on the person a lot of times. But, if they're helpful and they're a good person to be around and you enjoy, being on the field and off the field with them day in and day out, I don't see it as a problem.
Scott Frost did it as a coach. He had all that success at UCF, goes to Nebraska, his alma mater. It doesn't work out. So now he's back at UCF, and it's one of those, like, maybe the grass wasn't greener. I'm going to go back to where that grass was green before and get another shot at it. All right, a guy I'm hearing quite a bit about, Kevin Monroe hollered him out when I talked last week, and Jim Szoke earlier today, Rasheem Reason. You know anything about the corner?
So Rasheem Reason, man, that's a kid that I don't really know that well. I know he's playing DB, but just from talking to people, that's a kid, he's scrappy. He's got an eye for the ball, man. He's going to go get the football if it's up in the air, and I'm excited to see him play. I don't really remember seeing him much in spring, but just from the talks of how they're feeling about him around the locker room and the fall camp that he had, I think he's somebody that's going to go out there and make some plays for us this year and be a big part of that defense.
All right, I'm not going to freak out, Bryce, but I don't like this. Place kicker.
Oh, good.
Nick Mazzy or Noah Perez or Andrew Conrad. Why ain't we got a kicker? We got,
man.
If you got three kickers, you ain't got one.
The bad thing is that one practice I went to, I'm not going to name them out on the air, but it was the last field goal of, to complete the, heck, he might have been out there, and he missed the dang field goal. It was 30 yards. I went, that's not good.
Kickers.
I wish we could get, I don't know. It's tough to say because we've had, and you've lived it, you have these kickers on this roster that have made big kicks, but then yet are just as consistent with missing these big kicks.
Right.
So I wish we could find some consistency in the kicking game, that's for sure.
And Alex Harper said he would be shocked if Nick Mazzy isn't the kicker. Apparently he has a big leg. You got any insight, Will, on the kicking?
Not really. No, not to be honest. But, I played with Noah and Conrad, Mazzy, however you pronounce it. I didn't get a chance to play with him. And, Noah last year was very consistent for us. I know Conrad, he's been pretty good, but I think he was battling a little bit of a hip injury or something going on last year here and there. So I think overall Noah's probably the most consistent from what I've seen without seeing the other kid kick, obviously. But I think Conrad and the other kid probably have a bigger leg than Noah.
Noah kicked what? Was he kicked last year?
He kicked in the bowl game.
They were him and Conrad were floating.
They were kind of flipping back and forth a little bit.
I got you.
I think Conrad started off the season, and then Noah kind of came in somewhere.
Well, hopefully they
figure it out.
Figure it out because you're about to play quite a rivalry in a big game. So hopefully they don't. I guess I can't. I don't know if I can see that on the air, but pee down their legs. So
what if it's 4th and 5 at State's 49? Are we?
Oh man.
Well, that's a punt situation. My question was going to be how aggressive you think ECU will be on offense as far as going forward on 4th down in this game?
I think early in the game, man. I think you get 3rd and short, 4th and short. I think JDB, knowing how he is, man. He's going to go in there and take a shot. You got to be able to run the ball when everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run the football. And, I think he's going to let him hang and go play some football, man. So,
and you don't look at the lines and stuff like that, but the over-under for this game is 61. So ECU probably knows they're going to need 7 and not 3 on possessions to win this game. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So let's get one Blake Harrell cut in here on our New Blue Pirate Report. Let's go cut 5, Jackson. How do you keep the kids loose and have them not play uptight on Thursday night?
Yeah, that's what I think it starts with me. I think anytime as a coach, you approach a game or you go into the game and you're kind of uptight and you kind of like you worried about this or worried about that. It kind of goes over to your coaches and it kind of goes over to your players. It just kind of falls in line there. But as a coach, you got to walk around like, hey, total confidence in them. And I do have total confidence in them. And the way they go practice each and every single day, they love practicing. And that's one thing I'll say about our guys is they love coming to work each day. They love football and they love each other. And if they'll continue to do those things, continue to have confidence in those guys, I think we'll go play well on game day. So that's where it starts. And, if we have that mindset, it kind of takes a little pressure off and eases a little bit. And let's go turn it loose, let it ride, and make some plays.
Will, that was kind of the motto last year, nothing to lose. Is it tough to do that week 1? And now Blake Harrell, full-time head coach. You got more to lose now, I guess. But can they go out and play the way that you guys played second half of last year?
Absolutely, I think so. I think I wouldn't say a whole nother year, but obviously you've had the winter, the spring, the summer, and now fall camp. And, you got Caton back playing quarterback. And this team's had a lot of time to develop their chemistry together and really understand each other. And from the talks of it, I really feel like, from what I've heard, this team is one of the closest teams, if not the closest team, since I've been at East Carolina. So I think just going into it, they know what they've got ahead of them. They know that they got to keep their head down and keep their focus on today and, keep stacking days. And going into that game on Thursday, you just got to go in, execute the game plan that you have in front of you, and come out on top.
Well, we kind of bypassed it. We got right into the football talk, which you're killing it, by the way. We appreciate having you here. But why are you no longer playing football at ECU?
So I got hurt, I think it was the second week of winter workouts. We were lifting, and I literally, we were doing bent over rows. I sat the weight down on the ground, and when I went to go stand up, my lower back just crunched. And I hit the ground, and I was like, it's just one of those things that I was like, dang, man, like I knew something had happened. Yeah. Like I knew something was wrong. And so I went and got checked out, had a herniated disc and a ruptured disc, and then spinal stenosis, which is like narrowing of the spinal something, I don't even know. But just decided, for my future and what I wanted to do, life after football, that, it was probably just better off for me at that point in time to go on about my business and go figure out what I wanted to do after.
So you're a student and a fan,
absolutely,
and contributor here,
absolutely.
All right, I like it. Well, we appreciate you being here with us, Bryce Williams as well. And when we return, we'll go Pirate Radio Outdoors, have our Fleet Feet rundown, and from what I understand, might have something for Bryce.
I don't know.
You heard about any surprises? I guess it wouldn't be a surprise if you had, right?
That's
right. We'll be back with you, Pirate Radio Live, on a Tuesday after this.
Get your game faces on, Pirates. It's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast the cannons in the stands and the fields, if you know what I mean. We're flying into Duff season with shotguns galore and shells for days. Don't miss out on Beretta's rebates on 17 different models of long guns and handguns. Get up to $350 back. Get ready for hunting season with the best deals around and the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
There's nothing like holding a freshly grilled Jersey Mike's cheesesteak. It's even better than holding a winning $1 million lottery ticket. For starters, Uncle Sam takes half. Then you buy some useless stuff, like a tiny suit of armor for your cat. And before you know it, your sister's cousins and Uncle Frankie come knocking on your door for handouts. Bing, bang, boom, you're back to zero. So if you want to play a winning number, order a number 17 Mike's Famous Philly. Freshly grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Looking for the perfect summer hangout? Swing by Fish Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room for our Midday Munchies lunch menu, just $10.25 Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 3. We've got 46 cold draft beers, a killer Sunday brunch from 9 to 12:30, and our regular menu every Sunday, noon to 7. Your new Sunday Fun Day destination. Enjoy live music every Friday and Saturday, 7 to 10 p.m., and follow us on social media for more events. Check out the Repair Shop game room with pool tables, darts, and more, or kick back on our dog-friendly patio with the best staff in town. We're serving up good vibes at Fish Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room all summer long, where good times are always on tap.
Get ready, Pirate Nation. This is Victor Ihuka, Ambassador for the Greenville Museum of Art.
And Elena Corsini, President of the Board of the Greenville Museum of Art. Get in the game for style. Join us at the Greenville Museum of Art on Thursday, September 11th from 5:30 to 8 p.m. for Fashion on Display.
See a dynamic runway show. Enjoy appetizers, an open bar, and pop-up shopping.
For tickets, go to gmoa.org.
Set sail for style, pirates.
Russell's is a full-service clothing store for both men and women. Family-owned and operated in historic downtown Washington for 41 years. This is Rhonda from Russell's, and we visit the country's largest markets to bring you quality clothing at affordable prices. From the finest in men's suits, sports coats, and accessories to fashionable dresses, tops, and jewelry for the women. Our attention to every detail means personal service and in-house alterations. Give Russell's a try. You, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington. Go Pirates.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Warm weather is here, and it's time to get back on the boat. And at Stroud's Marine, they're stocked up with over 26,000 pre-owned parts. They got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. And as always, their mission is to save you money and get you back on the water as quickly as possible. Remember, they're just around the corner. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
This is Brian Packard, ECU former baseballer. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Are you thinking about purchasing a new home? Stop by and see Integrity Home Mortgage at their new office location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. Start your home shopping process with a call to Integrity Home Mortgage today at 252-714-2076. Chronic joint pain hovers. You never know when it's going to rear its ugly head, and that goes for David Garrard too. This is why the medical professionals at QC Kinetics take their job so seriously. When they treat patients like David Garrard, they're delivering long-term relief, treatments without surgery or downtime. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation today at 252-645-6458. That's 252-645-6458. Now, let's head back in. Here's Clip.
All right, thank you, Jackson. Bryce was asking where the hockey guy is. There's the Nick back there.
There he is.
And Bryce, that's Ava.
Hello.
Ava likes the Ravens. What's your dog's name?
Calypso, but we call her Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi.
Your dog's name is Calypso.
Yeah. We got her from Greenville.
Is she a rescue?
Yeah, well, actually, my brother got her from Greenville and then brought her home, and she had heartworm. So she stayed at our house and became our family dog. And then my sister called her Hot Cheeto, and then it ended up being Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi. It's fun having like nicknames for your pets.
Yeah.
It's great.
And Bryce, you got one pup?
Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had two, but yeah, I have one now.
Yeah. And a human.
And a human pup.
I know about the human.
Yeah.
How's your boy doing?
He's good, man.
He's tackling folks and
he likes roughhousing. I'll throw him on the couch, and he's only 13 months old, and he loves it. So I'll throw pillows at him, and it's like, look, you gotta chill out, but he loves it. He's the best. He likes eating rocks and mulch, so it's good.
All right, raising them right. All right, let's go Pirate Radio Outdoors. I don't know anything about this, but apparently Shirley's going to come in with something here. Shirley Rhodes has a box.
What's in the box?
I don't know. It's a squirrel. It's either a squirrel, and no, there's no squirrel in there.
Are there holes poked in it? Turn the music down a little bit. All right, so
what we got?
Bryce.
Well, thank you. Is it from you?
No, I think you can guess where it came from once you open it.
Lindmeyer envelope?
Yeah, there's a bunch of envelopes, Bryce.
Hey, old ball cap. Nice.
What we got?
We have a blaze orange Pirate Radio Outdoors hat. That's pretty dang cool. And it's a Richardson 112.
A 112.
That's it.
Fit the best.
Dude, they really do.
112's
Well,
fit the
thank
best.
you, Pirate Radio.
You always get the exclusive outdoors apparel.
I tell you what, I'm spoiled.
That's one of one, as far as I know.
One of one.
Well, I guess because I have the sweatshirt, so I need to wear a sweatshirt and this hat when deer season comes in.
There you go.
That's cool.
I know you're prepping for, right?
And it's like old school camo-ish, so that's pretty dang cool. It'll match the sweatshirt, actually.
Pirate Radio Outdoors brought to you by Stroud's Marine, which has kept Bryce's boat running all fishing season.
It has.
And all year round. You done anything this past week?
So it was more recreational in the mountains. Ann and I went to Asheville, like to stay at the Biltmore and all that stuff. So we did more so how'd that?
Talk to them, not me.
My bad. I forgot I moved it over. And so we did that. Did just outdoor stuff there. But I did move a stand. It was actually today, do some kind of prepping stuff. So I moved a tripod stand just to prep for gun season and stuff like that, kind of picking out the spots. So probably just be a little food plot, some corn, and maybe just an easy place to slip in, and if the doe steps out, let her eat.
Will, you outdoorsman?
Yeah, I like to hunt and fish, man. I enjoy it. It's one of my favorite things to do outside of school football. Get away. It's peaceful.
That's right. Oh, it's great.
When you got that's like a good bye-week activity, right, Bryce? The deer season.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been plenty of mornings, maybe where we didn't have anything. Sneak off down to Hyde County, especially during duck season. Go kill some ducks.
You had to have did you have a connection in Hyde County, or you just went down?
So you can go down there and you can hunt public land. You can go hunt the marsh down there during season. But I do have a few friends that have a place down there. So go down
duck season's fun. He's a duck hunter, so it's like duck hunting is fun because you get to kind of just chill with your guys in the blind and, literally just casual hang out. And then when the ducks come in, I mean, you have to be like still for like maybe 3 minutes, depending on how much they're working or coming in. But duck hunting's pretty good.
All right, what's on the horizon? We're a couple weeks away from deer.
So, well, the closest thing is dove season, which is next Monday. But it'll be a big hunt. I'll be going on Friday, and then deer is the 13th
for bow, right?
For bow. So I'm gonna be in there. I don't know if I'll be like in on 13th, but I'm ready. I did shoot the bow this week. I stretched her out about 50 yards. Not that I would shoot one that far. That's a pretty good stretch for a bow, but I was warming up, and I tell you what, I haven't missed a beat, so we're good.
And you, that's kind of how you count if you had a good season, right? If you get one with a bow.
If I get one with a bow, that'll be good.
Yeah.
You're
good. Good deal.
Hopefully I can.
You trying to get 1 or 2 or 3 this year?
Yeah, man. I've never really been a bow hunter. I want to get into it, but I've always been kind of big, so it's kind of hard for me to go climb up in a saddle or get up in a tree, man. Being big, I've always been more of a rifle hunter. So
slipping through the box.
I think we got to hold off until October 18th. I think something like that. So it's about another month until we can rifle hunt in eastern North Carolina, and it's different for all 3 regions of the state. There's a eastern, and then the middle of the state, central, and then the west.
Yeah.
So the seasons are different.
Yeah, I get to rub it in at my buddies because I'm from Davidson County, which is the central part. And shoot, we come in rifle like a whole month before them, so they gotta wait. And then if you move to the mountains, it's even later. So we got it pretty good over here.
Preston says residential goose season comes in September 1st.
Yes.
Is that like geese that live in neighborhoods and subdivisions?
I never knew about. I need to go to like Ironwood or Greenville Country Club and see if I can post up online.
Yeah, no, goose hunting's fun, man. Just big honkers. They crap everywhere, so a lot of farmers don't like them. They tear crops up and stuff. I'm actually, leave here and go back home, I got to go put in for my swan permit.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you from?
Right outside of Raleigh, North Carolina, Clayton.
All right, Clayton. All right, let's get a break in. We'll come back, get our fleet fee rundown, and get Bryce's first official prediction of the year.
And you said
let's see, last year ECU was 8-5, so you were 8-5 on your predictions.
Yeah,
it's easy to keep up with because you pick them to win every game.
That's right. That's the spread is what?
11.5, 12.5.
It's going the wrong way. It's 13.5 last time. It's going State's way.
Hammer the Pirates to cover it.
Dang.
We'll talk about it during the break. I'll give you all the numbers you need. Back with you after this.
One of the biggest advantages of working with a local insurance agency like Flatlands Jessup is our independence. Unlike the cavemen and khaki wearers at national agencies, we shop multiple insurance carriers under one roof to save you time and truly find the best coverage for you. We don't charge a consulting fee. You can get help from the local award-winning team without paying a penny more than you would if you enrolled yourself. Convenience, cost savings, customer service, that's a win. Flatlands Jessup, your whole world covered.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
the stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy, and that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
Looking for something better than bottled water? Reach for Chili Water. Pure, ice-cold refreshment straight from the Black Creek Aquifer right here in eastern North Carolina. No plastic bottles, just clean, crisp water in ocean-friendly cans because you deserve better. Made by Carolina Ice Company, 3 generations deep, and named for a local legend who loved fishing, music, and the great outdoors. And now, Chili Water is shipping 12-packs straight to your door. Every can helps protect the water we all love. Chili Water. The good water in your hand.
This is Dr. Andrew Bridgeforth from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Hot sandwiches are Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Hot sandwiches are here. The pilot can't steer?
No, Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
That's worse.
Jimmy John's new hot sandwiches are finally here.
Get ready for a crispier, crunchier, meltier, gooier Jimmy John's experience. Toasted sandwiches are here. Try the brand new toasted category or get any sandwich in the favorites category toasted to golden perfection. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson and online at jimmyjohns.com. Go Pirates!
This is Xavier Smith and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. A good day for the stock market as it starts to bounce back. The Dow was up 135 points. The NASDAQ was up 94 points, and the S&P was up 26 points. The Dow closed at 45,418. NASDAQ closed at 21,544. S&P closed at 6,495. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors financial report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now, one more time back in for the day. Here's Clip.
All right, here with Will Coates and Bryce Williams. Bryce, ask me what I'm doing Saturday.
Hey, what are you doing Saturday?
I'm going to watch Ohio State and Texas, and I'm going to watch Alabama and Florida State, and I'm going to watch Clemson and LSU. You know what I'm doing Sunday? I'm watching Virginia Tech, South Carolina, and Notre Dame, Miami. That's what I'm doing.
Lenore Sellers to win the Heisman.
I like Lenore Sellers. I'm nervous about how highly ranked South Carolina is going into this year. I just don't know if they'll be there at the end of the year.
If Nick Harbor stays healthy, they got a receiver, Nick Harbor. That is.
So you think they can do it? You think South Carolina can be
I think South Carolina is a sleeper team to go make a run this year. I really do.
Bryce, I'm going to give you a challenge. I want you to watch at least one of these big games.
I should be. I'll be at the beach, but I mean, certainly we'll be kicking my feet up and
Like a Sunday night, Notre Dame, Miami. That's what that's where I'm at, man. I like that. Texas Ohio State is noon on Saturday. Kind of stinks that it's at noon.
I'm ready for LSU Clemson, man.
That's Saturday night.
I feel like that one would be pretty cool.
Yep. So some big games coming up this week. Bryce, what are you doing Thursday night?
I'll tell you what. Watching foosball.
You gonna be watching at home?
I'm probably gonna watch at home. I may see if some guys that are in town want to get together and watch it. Of course, you know I'm on daddy duty, so like Davis's schedule, I should be able to get like a first quarter, put to bed, and finish out the game. So
there you go.
It should work out pretty good, but I'm gonna be watching him.
All right, the line's moving the wrong way if you're a Pirate fan. It's going State's way, and it's 13.5 at last check. Total sitting around 61. So what does that mean for your score?
Well, first, I guess obviously ECU. It's gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get my math right. I mean, I'm gonna say like a ECU 28.
Okay.
To a State 24.
All right. So you've got the under. Holton Ahlers and Emery Hunt from CBS Sports like the under in this game. A lot of folks say take the over because it's just going to be all offense. But what do you think, Will? Like a week one game, you kind of get that feeling out thing? Like you think there'll be any of that, or will it just be fireworks all over the place?
I would like to say this is going to be a low-scoring ball game, but something's telling me that it's going to be up there. I'm going to go ECU 35. No, ECU 45. State 38.
Man.
Wow.
So Bryce is saying we need to score 25 points to win this game. I think I might be more like we need to score 38 or so to win this game. And Will's got him in the 40s. So y'all rolled up 42 on them.
Yeah.
In 13. How many times? Is that the only time you played them?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we had him at Daddy Ficklin at home. That'd been sweet.
And I'll tell you the other reason why I think, we go in there and handle business and put up that many points. State was under Tony Gibson for a long time as a defensive coordinator, and he's moved on to be at Marshall now as a head coach. And they've got a new guy in there that, honestly, I ain't going to say too much. I don't know his track record. I'm sure he's a solid guy to be coaching at the Power 4 level now like that. But just seeing how explosive this offense is, I'm feeling pretty good.
Very excited about this offense. Will, have you talked to your old teammates? What do they think about Josh Aldridge as the new defensive coordinator?
From what I've heard, man, everybody likes Aldridge. He's doing a great job getting the kids ready, man. I haven't heard anything bad about him, but obviously, I'm around the offense more, so I don't really get as much of the scoop on that side of the ball. But I'm sure the boys will be ready.
You think it's weird at all? I probably might think about this too much, but like Blake Harrell handing over the reins to Aldridge and Blake being the overseer rather than the coordinator. How difficult do you think that is for Coach Harrell?
I don't think it's that difficult.
Okay. And he'll leave it at that. All right. Well, Will, we're going to be talking to you on Thursdays. Are you going to the game this week?
Yes, I'll be.
All right. So, and you're going to be having a good time. So we won't be talking to you Thursday. We'll give you that day off, but we'll bring you back on next Thursday. We had fun today, man. You did a good job.
I enjoyed it.
So,
thank y'all for having me.
That was good stuff. Real quick, Fleet Feet rundown. I got to tell you, I'm tired of tennis. It was on last night during sports trivia at the Buck. It's on all day today.
Where are they at?
They're in New York with the U.S. Open.
Oh, I feel like they just had the one that I got accosted for not knowing.
That was Wimbledon, bro, and that was a long time ago.
Okay.
Does Will know where Wimbledon is?
Yeah, Wimbledon. They play it where it's in the UK, right?
Yeah.
The UK's a big place. You gotta be suspicious.
Is it London, Italy?
I don't know.
Whoa, you were doing good until Italy.
London? I don't know.
England, yeah.
England. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. He knows. He just told you.
I mean.
Darlington this weekend.
Yes, sir. Big race.
Is it back on Sunday? After two Saturdays?
Yeah.
Will, what other sports you like?
Golf. I'm a big golf person, man. Any chance I get, you can catch me on a golf course.
Bryce, you do any golfing?
I do golf. I just get caught up fishing.
Yeah.
And
rather be fishing.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
How about You get your boat there in the middle of the water and do some drives off the.
I mean, it'd be fun to tee it up, bring a daggum hitting mat off the bow, and just smoke one out into the Pamlico. It'd be fun.
We set some, or go after some buoys or targets or something, and make you a little game.
See if I can do a dang burner on a tour to a dang pelican or something.
Touring dang pelican, brain.
Dang Boomhauer on the show.
got slurred up.
I know Mac picked Denny for Darlington. Who's your
I
pick?
like Denny. I'm gonna probably throw Christopher Bell in there too, and then obviously my obligatory Kyle Busch pick.
All right. Will, you got an NFL team?
You know what? I've never been a huge NFL guy.
Okay.
If I had to say, I probably just grew up watching what my dad liked. My dad was a Cowboys and Raiders fan. So
I don't talk business.
J-Bones Raiders.
So
you heard him say Cowboys too, right?
I don't care.
Okay.
I have selective
Me personally, I said this a long time ago. Coming out into this year, I'm a Giants fan now.
Dart.
Jackson Dart.
On Jackson Dart.
Okay.
I think Jackson Dart could be a program changer for them.
I like what he did in the preseason.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, a few things need to be.
I think there's something special brewing up there in New York.
So you're a Saturday guy, like Jared and I. If I had to pick one, it's gotten closer, but I'm still a NFL. Like I would choose Sunday over Saturday. Sounds like you're all Saturday. But
for sure.
But watching Jackson Dart. We'll
Free
keep
Jay
an eye
Cutler,
on
by the way. Jay Cutler got sentenced to 4 days in jail.
What is he smoking in a non-smoking section?
No, I didn't know you couldn't do that. Got a DUI. He tried to pay the person $2,000 to not
Smart
say
man.
anything
Smart man.
because he hit somebody when he was drunk.
Wasn't he the one that sat in on that interview that day, or that lady was interviewing him, and she was like, "What would you be doing if you?"
Oh, that's
weren't
Blake
playing?"
Bortles.
Oh, that's Blake Bortles.
He's
yeah.
out ripping cigs and doing construction.
Ripping cigs, working construction.
Good answer.
Same vibe.
Slim 80. You gonna text me Thursday and ask me what channel the game's on?
Probably, because I forgot which one it is.
I look forward to it,
What
man.
time is it,
ACC
7 or
Network.
7:30?
You know what? Text me.
I'll text you.
If you don't text me, I'll be upset. So I want you to ask me Thursday.
ask you.
Will, great job, man. We'll see you at Carter Finley, and we'll talk to you next Thursday here.
Sounds good. Appreciate you.
Jackson, Nick, I think Ava might be gone. Oh, she's there. Hey, Ava. And J-Bone, appreciate y'all. We'll talk to you Wednesday, 3 o'clock, all new edition of Pirate Radio Live. For the crew, I'm Clip Brock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 12.